Let's take our shirts off.
I'm not
Let's take our shirts off.
Okay. All right. Hey, we're. Oh fuck.
Toppy's in the
I'm not even. Hey, yeah.
Fuck it.
Let me take your shirt off.
You take your fucking shirt off right now. This podcast is brought to you by Brewing, the official beer of the podcast. Located in Atwater and Ceres, this brewery offers not only delicious tasting beer, but great events that bring the whole community together. So on October 8th and 14th, make sure that your calendars are cleared for BLAKETOBERFEST 2022. The Atwater one will be happening October 8th, and the Ceres one will be happening October 14th. There will be beer, games, live music, cocktails, Stein challenges, and so much more. In order to get the tickets, make sure you visit their Instagram accounts. It's at Blaker Brewing or at Blaker Tarmac. Click the link in their bio, and you can purchase tickets right there. Now, and it is October, you guys, so if you guys are in the mood for a spooky season and you want some fall-tasting beer, then look no further than the BLAKETOBERFEST Merzen. I believe I said that right. Merzen. I looked up a pronunciation right before this. And the Peanut Butter Vanilla Bean Milk Stout. Both those are available for a limited time, so make sure you guys get those and check out Blaker Brewing here in Atwater and Ceres. This podcast is brought to you by Worknet and the Merced County Workforce Development Board. On this podcast, we often talk about how people from the Central Valley made it, either starting their own business or in changing a career. And what Worknet Merced does is they provide people with career advice, job information, and training they might need to change careers or to start that business. Worknet services are provided through Merced County, and they are completely free. So if you guys have any information about this at all, please visit worknetmerced.com. They are completely free, like I said, and they have helped hundreds of people and small businesses every year. Once again, please check them out at worknetmerced.com. This podcast is brought to you by Kreepy Kawaii Designs, a locally owned art gallery located at 1742 Canal Street in downtown Merced. Kreepy Kawaii features art, spray paint, events, clothing, Asian import snacks, and a lot more. Now, when I say events, she's always putting on for the art community of Merced and the whole community in general. So if you guys want to see what she's been doing recently, go follow her on Instagram. That's at Kreepy Kawaii Designs. Once again, that's at Kreepy Kawaii Designs. And you can check out more information about the shop at www.creepykawaiidesigns.com. Thanks again, Patty. This podcast is brought to you by the Sisters of the Valley. Located right here in the heart of the Central Valley, these sisters make homegrown healing products, CBD salves, tinctures, oils, and mushroom coffee. They believe that you need to heal your body the safe way, the way nature intended it. All these products work amazing. I constantly use their CBD-infused oil, and their CBD salve is my go-to absolute favorite. If I'm sore at all, if anything's aching, I put that on, and it helps it. And if you guys want to support the Sisters of the Valley, please visit their website, sistersofthevalley.org, or follow them on Instagram, at Sisters of the Valley. Thanks again, sisters. This podcast is brought to you by Wooten Personal Training. You won't find the answer in a cute pair of leggings or in that new protein shake, but you will find it during your time at Wooten Personal Training. Justin empowers clients to identify their wellness goals and adjust their lifestyle to make health a priority and a reality. Justin offers one-on-one personal training as well as small group training in a studio in downtown Merced. He just launched a very new membership program, and if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to contact Justin at 209-500-7323. Once again, that's 209-500-7323, or find him on Instagram at Wooten Personal Training, and you can even email him, wootenpersonaltraining@gmail.com. Thanks again, Justin. Thank you for tuning into Central Valley Podcast, episode number 69. And if you guys are new around here, my name is Micah Daly. I'm the host of the show. And this show is a podcast where we highlight the talented individuals who live within the Central Valley of California, as well as people in general who are passionate about what they do. This episode, we're not doing a musical performance because, well, honestly, we needed a little break. So musical performances are great. We love highlighting talented artists, but we need a little break because this podcast has yet to be edited, and it comes out in a couple days. So also, if you're listening to this right now, happy Halloween, you guys. Today is Halloween, episode number 69. The title of the episode is Extremely Explicit. And why is it that's the title? Because it is extremely explicit, you guys. So this episode was just a fun episode. If you ever watched Joe Rogan, it's like a Sober October episode where, like, everyone comes and they just have a great time. So for this episode, I wanted to have 3 people who sponsored me early on in the podcast. So 3 of my longtime sponsors. So we have Thore, who does tattoos. We have Scott Livesay, who does a junk removal business, Be Junk Free Merced, and we have Marcus Rodriguez on the podcast as well. And Marcus Rodriguez is a realtor in the Valley. So we have those 3 people on. And then me and Duffy were also in here as well. So we laughed a lot. We drank. We had whiskey. We had Blaker beer. We had cigars. And it was just a great time, you guys. So originally, this podcast was 4 hours long. We are for sure cutting stuff out of this podcast. So when you're listening to this, just keep in mind, this is what we kept in the podcast. So we're cutting stuff out of the podcast. And it just, honestly, this conversation was fun. It was a great, fun time. It was guys being guys. We were just laughing. And the title is extremely explicit because we're cussing, we're laughing, we're talking about nonsense. Honestly, that's really why it's called Extremely Explicit. And then also Thor does this thing on his Instagram that we did live, and Thor does this thing where he says, "Tell me a secret," and people tell him wild shit. They tell him wild stuff. And so he did that right before he came on the podcast. Then he came on, and then we all take turns reading what the people say. So keep in mind, the extremely explicit part is because people do extremely explicit things, wild things that I'm like, you are a bad person. You know what I mean? But just keep in mind, that is why episode number 69 is called Extremely Explicit. This is your warning now, you guys, okay? This is your warning now. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get into episode number 69 with Thor, Scott Livesay, Marcus Rodriguez, Duffy Murphy, and myself. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. This is it. Real talk and whatnot.
Real talk. That's it. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Thank you guys for coming on and sponsoring this specific podcast for $1,000 more each. I truly appreciate it.
That's a bang. Yeah, call it a bang.
No, thank you boys for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us, man.
Of course. I'm just looking at you guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No. So why don't you guys introduce yourself for the people who are just listening?
Let's go with Thor first.
Okay, so my name's Thor. I'm a tattoo artist and body piercer, and every month I do these tell me a secret things on my story, and that's kind of the reason we're on here today.
Yeah.
Those are money. Marcus Rodriguez, just a local real estate agent, and I don't really know why I'm here, but hey, I'm here.
I'm Scott Livesay. I run a junk removal company, and I had nothing better to do.
Yeah,
it's Monday.
Yeah. So thank you guys for coming on. You guys are all 3 sponsors of the podcast as well. You guys all, and I do truly appreciate you guys being sponsors of the podcast. I think that it's ridiculous that someone would
give you money.
Yeah, sponsor my ridiculous self. You know what I mean? So why would you guys do that though?
I gotta be honest. I didn't think your podcast was gonna last.
You're like, you doubled or tripled the numbers since then.
I thought maybe 2 months max, and here we are. What, a year and a half later, maybe?
Yeah. Look at that.
Keep going.
This guy just kept Ben requesting it.
I'm like, hey, just reminding you guys, there's a request in there. You can cancel anytime. I always go to my sponsors and was like,
no lie, I know that you're doing a little bit better because you stopped Venmo requesting.
Yeah.
The day before, you just be like, "Hey, what's up, man? You're supposed to come in last week." And I'm like, "Okay, money's good.
He must not be stressed out about sponsors anymore.
He's like, hey,
there's like 15 minutes of fucking ads in this
Or
shit.
he starts with a casual conversation right before it ends. And, hey, by the way, you forgot to pay me for last month.
hey, rent's coming up in like 2 weeks, and please."
Dude, yeah. Now it feels good now in the sense of like when you both came on, it was just like in my little room in my house, like super tiny.
Because you were before me, Thor, and then
you were like early. You were like,
I feel like the first 5 at least.
No, not 5, but like
I
think he's in the first 10 for sure. Like, yeah.
I was down there. I was probably in the 20s or 30s. he started running out of people.
Scott's like,
Hey, no lie, the algorithm did not hit me.
Scott's like, I'm at like 65 or 68, I think.
He's been trying to comment on pictures and shit.
No lie. You were here when I first saw an episode.
Oh, was I
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, no, it was with
Matt Davis?
Matt Davis.
Oh.
And so that obviously popped up for me. He officiated my wedding. I've known him my whole
okay,
life.
gotcha.
Like,
I was actually
yeah.
curious about that because in my mind, I was like, he must have been way before. Like he's been.
No, yeah, I think I've known him ever since like he. Shoot, I
Like
must
youth
have been
pastor?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I was 6. I was actually part of the interview for him getting that job.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
They were just like, hey, we actually want.
because he
people
worked at Golden
from
Valley
there.
first.
Oh no.
Which job?
No. That
So
was so that whole job for him was between when he was a high school teacher at I'm blanking, but it was like a more of a LeGrand.
Oh,
I think it.
Are you talking
actually
about
was
the tiny
LeGrand.
little church?
No. I'm saying that when he was high school, he did that, and then he was at a church in Atwater, and then he was interviewing over in Merced, and I think I was like a junior, and they were like, okay, we're gonna ask you your opinion because you're gonna be here next year, and is this guy all right? And I was like, he's cool.
That guy's dude. Matt's so cool.
Oh,
Matt's
yeah.
like so.
Just a little bit.
Just a tiny little bit.
Just a tiny little bit. I can't do too much. No, I'm good with that.
Duff.
Just a taste.
Duff.
Oh hell yeah.
Duffy.
Fill the whole thing up.
Just give me
Hey,
the bottle.
no more pain.
Gentlemen, cheers.
Wait,
Wait.
Last but not least.
Let's do it.
And Duffy just pretend.
Thank you, gentlemen, for being
Valley
here.
Podcast.
Cheers. Central
Loving
Valley
it.
Podcast.
There we go.
That's super smooth.
It's
I
not
don't even
bad.
taste it. Like I don't even taste like a shot. You know what I mean?
I definitely taste it, but throwing that out there.
It's smoky though,
It is, yeah.
It is very on the smoke.
or maybe it's
side.
this, but I don't know. I've always wanted to smoke a cigar on the podcast, but like
Yeah. Some people actually dip the tip the cigar.
in the whiskey.
In the whiskey,
So they're
yeah.
kind of fuck. I
Probably
probably
wouldn't- it wouldn't be this one because I mean this is like a Java chip one, but
Mhm.
there's certain ones you can dip in there, dude. It messes you up.
oh, it like
It's
fucking
like so
crossfades you.
Yeah. I mean, because a cigar in general is gonna make you feel like really relaxed, and then you add whiskey to it, just even more.
Man, that's wild. That's wild. Also, so why did you start doing these tell me a secret things?
Talk
Talk a little more into it. Sorry, you're good.
I think I saw it on Twitter or some shit. Like, I'll say like Jennifer Hudson or some shit. Somebody famous had done it.
So all my inspiration comes from Jennifer Hudson.
I'm not even sure if it's her. honestly.
She's getting the credit.
That's how I live my
That's-
life.
I think so. But I saw it and her responses were funny as fuck, and I was like, you know what? I do the ask me questions on my Instagram story from time to time. Anyways, I'm gonna try it tomorrow and see how it works out for me. And the first time I got them, I was like, God, you people are telling me your whole ass lives. Like,
Yeah.
And
I don't
can't-
need to know any of this information.
And can't you specifically technically see who's saying
No, I can
what?
definitely see
Yeah,
it.
right. Yeah.
I
was
see
wondering
everybody.
about that.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's like you're their freaking priest or
Yeah, a little bit.
Their confessions are to you.
But you know what? I think that kind of goes hand in hand with tattooing. Anyways, you know.
Yeah, you're almost like a therapist.
I feel
right?
like a
You
lot of
just
people probably
talk.
tell you a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
dude.
there for hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even if I'm there for like 10 minutes, they're probably still telling me their whole life story.
Man.
So-
Hey, so like, do these people? Do you know them pretty personally?
Yeah, some of them.
Are they just random people you've never met?
Both. There's a good mixture of both.
Really?
My drink
How many people have told you absolute
on the other side. Sorry, on the other side. Thank you.
Thor,
you're good.
Yeah.
How many people have told you absolute like dog shit stories on why they're getting their tattoo?
Oh, bro, it's ridiculous.
Because everyone thinks that they have like the best meaning, like
Yeah,
on their
thought it out.
tattoos. Fucking.
There was this one time I was working at Main Street and I was like pretty fresh out of my apprenticeship. I was tattooing this UC dude who's like in a frat or some shit. He's getting like this tattoo yay big.
Mhm.
And he was explaining this whole deep meaning to it. I was like, bro, like this isn't fucking Miami Ink. We don't have to talk about this. This is gonna take it's taking me longer to set up than it will to actually do this tattoo.
And he was just
No
getting
one's
into it.
filming your confessional.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna look over into your camera. You know what I mean? This
yeah.
B-roll maybe.
What was the tattoo of?
Yeah, what
I
was
think it was like
it?
a little anchor.
What?
Something to that nature. It wasn't
Yeah.
anything like
God.
simple like
This anchor is
outline.
gonna cause the best luck in my life. I just want you
He's
to
like,
know
'cause,
this.
like family and yada yada. I was like, that's cool and all.
When I got a
you know?
tattoo with Ricky, I was like, "Yeah, I want 209 on my stomach." He was like, "You sure you want that?" I was like, "Yeah, I know it's
100%.
ridiculous. I want that." I was like, but like, I feel like with every like, I don't know. For me, I'm like, I feel like I like my tattoos that now when I look back, like I've Tempo de Dinero on my fucking chest, which is time is money, but like that means nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
Not if we stop paying you.
yeah.
Last podcast we were ever on.
I'm gonna have no sponsors at the end of this.
Yeah, no, I mean, mine was like a rash decision when I got the 209. I had some friends out there in LA with me. So we should get some tattoos. So
Did you and your buddy who were out there both get 209?
yeah, so me, my buddy, and then I had my cousin there and my brother. And so my buddy and I, we got 209. Dude, that shit hurt. Just
That shit's rough,
it
bro.
was rough. And the guy was laying there, right? And the guy was like, "Hey, you guys want some coke?" Like, no, I just want you to get this.
No, don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
No,
it
it
was
just
hot in
reminds
there.
me of
Yeah.
the scene from Super. You guys want some Coke? Nah.
Yeah, so you just look at his eyes; they were bugged out. But he had already started, so I was like, "We got to."
I'm not gonna get a 2 on me.
So I was laying there. He's telling me, he's like, "Just don't breathe because your stomach's going up and down."
That's terrible advice for one.
Well, he was on coke, so I was
Stop
laying
fucking
there.
breathing.
Yeah,
Just die a
try
little
not
bit.
to breathe, and I start sweating because the AC's off. He looks at me, he's like, "You okay?" I'm just like, "No, dude, you just told me not to breathe throughout this entire tattoo." Like,
Yeah, dude, that's like the one thing I tell everybody who's getting their first tattoo is like, make sure you don't stop breathing because
Yeah.
holding your breath is a really
Have you had
natural
someone
reaction.
faint on you?
I've had a couple people faint.
Man,
like, what do you have to do? I mean, just there.
Well, I usually will put like alcohol
just
to,
smack
like,
him in
their
the
nose,
face.
Yeah.
and that'll like make them come to.
So do they finish the tattoo or they just stop at that
That
point?
kind of varies depending on the person. Most people will finish. I have never had anybody who hasn't,
Yeah.
but you know, if they don't feel like they can feel shit, that's totally fine.
Well, Thor also is like the quickest
I tattoo
there
fast.
is.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. What he's telling me, like how quick he does. So you
Yeah.
you met Thor through tattoos or no?
I met Thor through tattoos.
He just starts
every
spilling all your secrets.
Single,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I told him. No, and no lie, all of ours have been so quick, and I have literally told them so much. Because I was like,
He feels attacked right now.
no. I was like, I'm here.
He's the guy with the anchor.
Yeah, it's right here, motherfucker. No, he's so quick with it, and you still are just like, I'm here for more than 2 minutes. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah. Well, I feel like when you're getting a tattoo, you're almost just like trying to distract yourself the whole entire
Fuck yeah.
time. So like you just naturally are like, oh, let me tell you this story. Let me tell you something like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
randomly. Let me, you know what I mean? It's like,
I mean, I hate getting tattooed. This shit hurts.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Every time I get a new one, I'm like, wow, people really pay me for this. It's fucking
So
insane.
do you prefer that people talk to you? I mean, because I feel like it's kind of like you're in your element, you're in your flow.
It's both. So
Yeah.
like sometimes if the conversation is there, fuck yeah, bro. Like I don't mind that cool conversation. If a person's kind of shyer and more awkward, I'm totally cool with just zoning out and putting in my headphones and So either or, it kind of varies depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I love talking to people. I think that's one of the sickest parts of my job.
Yeah.
But if they don't want to talk, that's totally cool too.
Yeah.
I can just zone.
I was one of those situations, just like, nah, bro.
when he just looks up,
Talking.
I really don't care. Just like, he
oh, cool,
goes
you-
back to tattooing. Like
Matt.
doesn't even like puts your. But then, like, if you're doing a long, like a big ass piece on somebody, do you just like put some headphones in ever?
Sometimes it's not because I don't want to talk to the people. It's more because I need to focus like on whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Or sometimes the music at the tattoo shop is trash, and I'm like, I can't tattoo this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's the trash music? What don't you like when you're playing?
I do not, and this is because it got so repetitive. I don't like grunge music, 90s grunge anymore.
Oh,
I like it as a genre.
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
don't want to listen to it.
Yeah,
Tattoo it.
talk a little more into it.
And reggae. Don't want to listen to reggae tattooing.
I've never been
either.
a fan of reggae. I used to work at a pet
I like
store.
the idea of reggae.
Right?
So I only like reggae if I want to wake up slowly.
Jaman.
No, I am
Jaman.
hey, it's the weekend. I'm going to listen to it from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then after that, the coffee kicks in. And I'm like, we're good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think reggae is cool, but I don't listen to reggae ever, if that makes sense. You know?
Same. I don't like dislike it. Or
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Like
But it's
it's
not
like
my
every now and
thing.
then Bob Marley comes on, you're like, oh, that's pretty good, or like
Yeah.
Expendables, like the only two things of reggae I know.
The biggest problem is there's just too many absolute like garbage musicians that are like, I learned the 4 chords and how to like strum stop, and now
That's all you
we're a
need for
reggae
reggae?
band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's all you need for bad reggae to pass,
Mm.
but to be good reggae.
Sounds like you like reggae.
I do.
Thor's like, get the fuck out of here.
But no, I 100% agree. I'm not gonna go out and request it anytime I'm out at a
Yeah.
bar, because I'm like, I'm already awake.
You already got long hair,
I'm
bro.
already
Like
awake.
you don't need that shit.
Yeah, you're Jesus,
You know,
man.
like, I start putting twists in. Nah, I don't need to appropriate anymore.
There you go.
Are you from Merced or where are you from?
Born and raised, and
Yeah.
I always get that question because,
I almost feel like you look like you're not from Merced.
yeah.
That's why I get that question.
Yeah.
I get those vibes.
Yeah.
So I get that question all the time because I'm a white person from Merced that isn't into normal stuff for Merced.
Mm-hmm. Like what are you into?
Like,
Talk about your sport. Talk about your
all
sport.
right, here's the biggest thing, and,
I know this.
and
about you,
this
actually.
absolutely like killed me having a good social life growing up. I was super duper good at volleyball.
I can see
To
that.
where
I can see that.
now you can see it. As an adult, I was like, let's be who you are.
Yeah.
You know? But as a kid, I was trying to fit in.
Oh,
I was just
yeah.
like, don't tell anyone that you're currently like this close, like Olympic track beach volleyball.
It's ranked number 1.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Dude, he was really good. Yeah.
I would throw some money down that the last person that beat me in beach volleyball will be representing the U.S. Olympic team in that sport this upcoming Summer Olympics.
So yeah, Scott was fucking good.
Yeah.
I only know that because
Screw you.
Eli said that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Eli,
Eli was one of the few kids that like vibed with me,
Yeah.
because if you've met him,
he's fucking ridiculous. Do you guys know Eli?
No, I don't think I do.
Strangers.
No, I reached out to just him on Instagram to come on the podcast,
Oh.
but I want to get him to come on.
he sat next to me in the 6th grade. I was kicked out of that class,
That guy's
mostly
fucking
because of
ridiculous.
me quitting on the class, but a lot of it was because the two of us put next to each other was this bad combination of, hey, I bet you want to do that. Hey, you should do that. And it going back and forth until it escalated way out of control. But
And not much has changed with him. He's the
No.
same way at the tattoo shop.
he
What does he do at the tattoo shop? Is he
Nothing.
tattoos?
He just comes.
Dead serious.
But
He's been there
his
for
wife's
every
piercer,
single
though?
one of my tattoos.
Okay, his wife pierces.
Yeah,
I taught
yeah.
her how to pierce, and then he just comes hang out and shit. So him and Bo co-own. Burger,
yeah,
so
yeah.
He's doing businessy things.
Businessy things.
He's a master of doing a joke and taking it further and further and further, but never it being like, all right, it's old, dude, stop it. He just keeps going with it until it's like, it comes back around.
yeah. Like Dwayne's restaurant. Or do you know about Dwayne's
I love
restaurant?
It's going on for a while.
Oh,
dude.
do you know about Dwayne's?
No.
Oh,
no.
Duffy, go to the Dwayne site. So Dwayne's
quick.
restaurant is the hottest restaurant in Merced. Or go to the Instagram too.
Is that a...
TV up there?
I need them to like fully commit to the bit and actually start a restaurant. Like ironically, you know?
Yeah. Or just like a day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like have pop-ups.
pop-up or
Like
yeah.
and just have the shittiest food.
No. Have you guys
You
seen the band on Wingstop? Band from Wingstop?
Yeah, I
What
saw
are they?
something like that.
No.
I think they
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck. But
So go to the go down to all the way to the Tioga one. So Dwayne's restaurant is the hottest restaurant in Merced, and the owner of it is Mark Taylor. It
steak.
may exist or may not exist, But keep going.
I think the Instagram.
Gosh, gotta sign in again, Dubby.
Hey, no one look at the password.
Yeah.
It's just 209.
just 3209.
Tattoos you don't forget.
on you.
I tattooed it on me so I'd never forget it.
It's fair.
God, I wish my mom did that. Doing IT support.
Oh no! Here we go. Here we go again.
pressure.
He can't do the pressure. You gotta have a burner account. A podcast.
No, I just need to have one that's like logged in. I never use it on here.
Well,
But
don't
this
worry.
has been going on for what, a year and a half maybe?
What?
Going on for a minute, bro. Like,
Dwayne's?
Dwayne's? Yeah, I want to say like 2 years. So basically, it's like this restaurant that could or could not be fake, but it doesn't have a location. But so it started off as a joke and like this Instagram account, and he would like just he'd post stuff, and like one of the pictures he's through the security thing. One of the pictures he just like does like the funniest thing. So there's a picture of the Tioga, and he erased it saying the Tioga, and it just was the Dwayne's, and it was just like opened up in town basically.
So obviously it's something you have to see.
Yeah, but
rather than have it explained to you.
No. Oh yeah, kinda. But basically,
Oh, you hesitated.
So
we got it.
Here we go.
So,
We're back.
so he posts, and he'll post like the most ridiculous things. Basically, like those are all the meals that are at Dwayne's, basically. But
fucking dude from on my block. Yep.
Yum, yum, yum.
But he posts anything that says Dwayne's like as his own
Yeah.
stuff. He makes merch, sells his merch, and people buy the merch. You know what I mean? But keep going down. It's like one of the beginning.
So Dwayne's claims.
Oh, right there on the right, on the bottom right. Yeah. So click on that, and it just like says it's the Tioga, but it just says the Dwayne's on it. So that was how long ago was that?
February 1st, 2020.
Okay, so
Damn,
2020 is when it started. It's at 2 years.
3 years at this point.
Yeah, it's almost at the end of 2022. Yeah, so he started that, and then basically he ended up getting in the Merced County Times because like he literally has he has merch drops, and like it all will all sell out like instantly. You know what I mean? And his name is Mark Taylor. He works at like or he used to work at ASIP, but at like Little Pizza or Little Oven. Dude, I've been calling it Little Pizza, or I called it Little Pizza Oven, and then Lindsay always called it, and I was like, hey, stop it, it's not that. And now that's all I call it is Little Pizza Oven. It's a Little Pizza Oven. But yeah, dude, this shit's so fucking funny.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, do they have an age limit on your under 30 thing? 'Cause I
Apparently not. There's a lot.
there's-
I'm a
got
little upset I
45.
didn't get nominated for that. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
with
how do
y'all.
you know? Yeah.
Apparently, I don't do that much for the community. And
Apparently
I was
mine
like,
wasn't big enough either.
Marcus is like,
I
I
support
want
the
to.
community with sick ass tattoos.
Yeah.
Just be better.
Hey, you're right.
I didn't qualify. That's why.
See, while you
reach
guys
out to
are off
me.
doing global things, I'm stuck here in the community.
I saw
painted
the
murals
age
here.
pop up. It was like 45.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to say, or something.
Some of them were like,
I
some
saw
of them was
more-
like 60 or
I
something
saw
like that.
more honorable mentions for people over 30.
Yeah, and I was like,
You didn't get that, Thor.
And then the charts, I was like, where is the complete list? And they were like, no, we post one at a time.
yeah. I was like, well, they did it in the paper, I guess, for a little bit. My grandma was
Well,
like,
who
you didn't
owns the
tell me you're
paper?
gonna be in the,
Yeah.
you're gonna be in the newspaper. I was like, I didn't. I thought it was like an Instagram.
You know what's
post.
fucked
Like,
up? I work with the girl that like ran the whole thing, and I was like, "You're Nero. What the fuck, bro?"
You couldn't get any
You know,
closer.
I couldn't get
I
nothing.
had my interview with her
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
or whatever, and she was like, asking me questions or whatever, and then I was like, and then she's like, oh, I pierced the tattoo shop. I was like, oh, you know Thor, and she was like, yeah, Thor. Oh yeah, I love Thor, but
Couldn't
not
make
that
it
much. Just kidding.
Well, it's
Hey,
it
maybe
just
next year, bud.
shows it's not about who you know.
right.
It's about our actual quality of work. And that's
Not that good, apparently. You know what I mean?
Dude, I did tell her. She was like, anything that you want me to put in it? I was like, I want you to put Duffy in it. That's what I told her. There's no Duffy in it.
yeah, she did.
I was like, and one of them was like,
Oh man.
dude, the
disrespect.
newspaper was like, one of them said like the fucking, it was like, they're on their 12th season or something, like 14th season. I was like, whoa, I haven't done that much. I was like,
Started at
1
18.
dash 2 is similar.
yeah. So I was like, what?
You know what? That kind of reminds me of because I go to UC Merced. The other day, I had some homework due, and I skimmed through the like prompt or whatever. Right? It was supposed to be a reading response. Said 3 to 4 page, and I was like, oh she must have fucked up.
34 sentence.
I didn't read the rest of the paragraph or whatever. I'm doing the homework an hour before class starts, and it's 3 to 4 pages. not 3/4 of a page, and I was like,
You just took that L, huh?
yeah.
You turned it one page then, huh?
No, didn't even turn it in. I was like,
well,
not even worth it.
and so are you majoring in art
Yes.
or
I also didn't read the
whatever?
thing that was
Dude, you
supposed-
never do. Like in college, I'm like,
That's not an art.
yeah, yeah. And in college, I feel like it's like they're like every class wants you to read for like 2 hours a day. I'm like, you guys are
Like, who has the time to read?
well, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
for
right.
each class, you know what I mean? They're like, if it's a 3-unit class, you should spend 3 hours of homework every single.
You went to Stan, didn't you?
I went all over. I mean, all over here. I went to JC, then I went to Stan, and then I went to ASU, and then I was gonna roll into. I didn't go to ASU.
I
Starbucks
know.
paid for it. Blah
Just
blah.
kidding.
I wasn't that
I
cool.
went on the computer and then
Yeah,
went
I
on the
joined a
main-
frat. Me and my partner Philip. We both.
No lie, I was actually in a frat at a school I never attended.
What? Oh,
For an
really?
entire year.
How'd you do that? Where at?
They just said if you no, dead serious. If I ever get into UC Santa Barbara, I'm a full member of
Because?
whatever frat I was in.
Oh.
I did the entire process.
But where did you go to school at?
The city college out there. But I lived across the street, and they were like, "All right, it's fun."
That's funny.
Yeah.
So you went through the whole like hazing process.
Yeah.
What is the hazing process
and
like?
for
Are we
me-
not allowed to talk
I
about
was
the
the
hazing
ol-
process?
No, it was fine. I was the only person going to school, like where class was in session, out of the entire group of 30, and all of them.
Well, yeah, all of
This is
them
too-
are like.
They had the entire day, and like I had to do all the stuff they did, but I also had to go to class for like 12 hours, and I was like, guys, this is fine, and they were like, I can't take it. I was like,
So
That's
what was
fine.
the hazing process like? Like, what did you have to do?
oh.
So we got a broom. They got a
No,
broomstick.
no, just kidding. No, it was easy.
was a paddle.
It was just cleaning, drinking, sleep deprivation.
So like, what? How did they
I
keep
don't
you
sleep.
up?
It's not that bad.
It's like our
guys.
everyday.
Okay.
They made you be a functioning adult.
I literally
Basically
clean
being an
people's-
adult, yeah.
I literally
We're gonna
job
prepare you
for
for
a living.
Yeah.
That nothing has changed. That's my everyday now. No.
Yeah.
But no, that's basically all it was. But people did not take kindly to the sleep deprivation. It was like every 2 hours you're getting waken up.
But for how long? Just like one
That's
day?
not even that bad.
Like for a whole week, every like hour to 2 hours.
But they're
Wake
also
up,
doing.
do push-ups.
They're also getting.
Would you
sleep
get to go back to sleep
deprived, though.
afterwards?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, well,
They had to
for
have a
45
rotation.
minutes.
Oh, for 45 minutes they
that's
do
a
it every
little
day?
annoying, but that's not like. I guess it depends.
No,
on
no,
how
it
bad
But
you
it's
wanna
better
do it.
than like what you
Oh, it's
hear about
annoying.
in schools, like
No,
Yeah,
and-
you hear
and,
some
like-
shit.
Yeah,
like broomsticks.
And it was more like,
Yeah.
hey, there's 25 of you. Here's this much whiskey. Take a sip.
until
Pass
it gets
around
done.
until it's done.
I mean, there's 4 of us. Look
And-
at this bottle.
well, here there's
Right,
5 of
right.
us. So let's
And
pass
you
it
get-
around.
And you literally just pick how much you want. And so it's kind of on you at that point.
Nah, that's not even bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it
Start a frat.
we should. Central Valley frat.
no, it really.
You guys want to
wasn't.
sponsor it?
Hey, I'm sponsoring something actually. I'm sponsoring Woodstock coming up.
Micah, you'll get the
Woofstock. Sorry, not
Oh,
Woodstock.
wolf stock.
Yeah, sorry, it's about dogs.
You'll get the Venmo request.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get our money back.
It's gonna emulate old school.
Yeah, dude, we just watched Old School like literally 2 days ago. It's
movie.
such a good movie.
Same. It
Good
just
movie.
was on.
It was on net. Oh yeah, I saw it on Netflix, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I saw
oh,
it pop up,
perfect.
and
Yeah, I was
I
like,
want to know more
why
about this
not?
wolf stock.
Woodstock. So it's like a fundraiser for like
Wolves.
new beginnings. And new beginnings, basically, they do a shit ton for animals. So like hella cheap spade. And if you want to like get rid of a dog instead of giving it to a pound, you just have to like they'll house it and then get it found at a home too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But apparently they make like a shit ton of money from
We
their events. But I'm doing videography and photography for the event.
Oh, okay.
I helped move
And
a
they're
bunch
sponsoring
of
this episode.
stuff from someone that was donating to them to like go to auction. It was just like art
Oh yeah.
We did a
And-
fundraiser for them.
yeah.
at one point.
Apparently a lot of people do fundraisers for them, but I'm like, dang, like that's like
Heard of it? Yeah.
wolf stock, man.
Yeah.
Like Woodstock.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But you know, wolves.
But woof.
Wolf.
Oh, is that it? Is it not wolf?
This is gonna come out a whole month after like this whole thing happens.
No, it's great because people are like, hey, they're dogs, not people.
Yeah.
It's
We
easy.
care.
No, that is true. That's exactly. You're right though. That's
it
exactly
really
why
is.
people are like, oh yeah, I'll
I like
donate
dogs.
to
Yeah, yeah. People suck
that.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
Who saved who?
yeah.
And honestly, after I read these fucking like tell me a secret things, I'm like, yeah, people fucking suck.
Well, yeah. That's my whole thing. Is like when you started sharing them, I was like, people are fucking scumbags.
And okay, those are only the ones I
They live in
post.
Merced.
And I don't
I gotta
doubt
do
that
it.
they're like doing it for
There's-
shock value. I think that shit's real.
Yeah, there's somewhere like today
Well,
I had
yeah,
one that was
people
like,
do that.
oh, I hooked up with my girl's mom and her sister like in a three-way. I
There's
was
a guy
Nah,
trying to-
bro.
I feel
like
that's a long
I don't
shot,
know.
man.
Yeah.
Cool story, man.
Also,
Cool story,
incest-
bro.
Like
Cool
incest
story,
is
bro.
weird.
yeah.
So that feels like a little bit cap, but you know what I mean? Some of them are like, bro, what do you? Y'all really live like this? This is crazy.
But it's like, yeah, it's like, don't you not feel good like, about yourself? Like I'll do the most minuscule thing and I'll think about it for far too long. I'm like, oh my
I
god.
messed up, but at least I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Not that bad after all.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Also say no judgment, like when I put like the thing. Look,
But you're judging.
I mean that
everybody.
sarcastically as fuck. I feel like you should get that from the comments I say. Like,
I was gonna say you literally respond to them like, I don't know about that one, or like,
Yeah, like-
fucking,
yeah. Oh,
So how many do you get on average?
yeah. Like, so when you post something like that, because you have like a good amount of like,
okay. So I get like a shit ton, and I try and keep them funnier. There are some that I have to reach out like privately and like, hey man, if you need to talk, like I'm here. You know what I
that
mean?
deep then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I try and keep them lighthearted and funny.
Yeah.
And then there are some that are like, oh, I think you're hot or some shit, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna repost these because it just makes me look like I'm super full of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Quit turning down all of my posts.
we all tell you how hot
married,
you
bro,
are, and
yeah.
you never ever repost our.
Keep telling me you're celibate.
Not right now. Shoot your shot.
Maybe when this comes out, you will.
Yeah,
Who
maybe,
knows?
maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll go through moments and like,
Oh, Halloween episode! Happy Halloween, everybody! This will come out.
Dude, we should
on
have
Halloween.
costumes on.
I know. I wish
God
I
damn
would
it.
have thought about it, man. I totally would have. Actually, I have 3 cowboy hats, and
I
There we
have
go.
like every single Halloween costume I've had ever.
oh man,
Just so
I
I-
should have. In hindsight, well,
You know how many times I've got to re-wear my Jesus costume?
oh, you have a Jesus costume, so it's not your first
you should
time.
just walk around in that periodically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're, I'm wearing it. I thought it was Halloween.
No, the last time I was teaching, students requested that I go to one of their sports games wearing it, so I did.
That's fair.
And I was like, yeah, why not? I don't work there anymore, so admin might not have loved it. We'll see.
Nah, well, you know.
Oh,
And I was
whatever.
like,
We're not.
it's a-
You're not
it's
teacher.
a Christian
Christian, yeah,
school.
that's totally
like,
like.
holy shit, I'm
Where?
showing...
Where?
That was Stone Ridge.
You were a teacher at Stone Ridge, and then you
Yeah.
went to GV for a little bit,
No, I was GV first,
and then Stone Ridge.
and then Stone Ridge. But
I mean, I can see how they would have a problem with it.
I can understand
Yeah.
them. They're just like,
Like,
you can't do that here.
Is that considered like a school
separation.
mascot?
Yeah.
Dude, I was about to say that. So literally, we had this random guy play softball with us, and like
Yeah,
he
my bad
came.
about the whole softball
Oh
thing.
yeah. I mean, it's only halfway through the season. You could totally come.
Paid my $41.
I
Duffy hasn't been there either. So
I never got the invite.
Duff, man.
But
play shortstop or center field, and I switch it and whatever.
oh, do you?
It's kind of crazy. I never
What,
got
are you
any
busy?
sort of
Oh, but
email,
you're-
text, or nothing.
But you
about
have whatchamacallit Tuesdays, huh? You have volleyball Tuesdays.
Oh, it is Tuesdays. Yeah.
Just quit that volleyball.
I gave
Start.
up on the train, man.
Just be a grown ass
know
man.
that before?
So yeah, he's still in the volleyball.
Yeah, still coaching it.
But you, it was like born in you because your parents, right? Didn't you say your parents were
Yeah,
like
so
collegiate athletes at it or something?
my parents literally met. They kind of played volleyball growing up, but then became obsessed with it because they met literally taking a volleyball class at Merced College in like the weirdest meet cute like sort of like
Sorry, did you say meat cube?
Yeah,
I'm just
meat
kidding.
cube.
I just no, I know what
You're
you
a
mean.
filmmaker, man.
No.
You should
I
know
know.
this.
That's why.
You should know this.
No, I do. I seen a video though. I'm sorry. Did you say meat cube? Like,
no.
I've been waiting to use that.
and I don't even know what it references to.
No, they met each other there. My godparents were in the exact same volleyball class at Merced College. Shout out Desi. He retired a long time ago, but he's the man who taught everyone volleyball in town and like ran Merced College for Kids and all that.
I did
And
that one year.
he
I
is-
did volleyball.
And how good he is at teaching it at an elementary level as well as at the high levels. I don't have that. If you're 4 years old, I tell you.
But he's
fuck
a great
right off.
matchmaker. He's a great matchmaker.
Yes, he is.
Wait, hold up. So you're telling 4-year-olds fuck off? Real quick, like.
Oh no, I'm saying they're not in my class.
Just
I-
letting you guys know,
Yeah.
a pig is smarter than a 3-year-old, though. So
Where'd I
True.
hear that?
you heard this on this podcast.
I'm saying no, no,
You heard it here first.
You heard
Dead
it here.
serious. I just listened to a podcast where they were like, on average, a pig is actually slightly more intelligent
No.
than most dogs.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, like 100% more than
Yeah.
dogs. Yeah.
And
Sick.
I can't remember where I saw that, but it was. I was just like,
I think I saw it on Uber.
oof,
Maybe.
Yeah.
whatever vegan propaganda. No. which I can make fun of because I actually am vegan.
Are you?
Yeah. It's
Oh, I'm
like
judging.
Just got
and-
weird.
Oh, I was like,
And here's the thing.
that makes sense.
I am one of the few people where it has never been by choice.
Really?
This is why I'm not playing volleyball in the Olympics. I found out I'm allergic to all animal protein.
Yo.
How?
That sucks.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm one of the like 10 people in the world.
But how does that, like, how do you take one of those tests where they poke you in the back a million times or what?
No, it's actually they give you a million tests and if you fail all of them, they go, that's what's left. And then you try changing your diet and you're like, oh yeah, you're right.
Damn.
Really? So what happened
trash.
before? Were you
Happened to you.
inflamed all the time?
All the time my knees were twice as big as they are now. And also with my elbows, I wouldn't be able to touch my shoulder. They could only go this far.
Damn.
Just always swollen all the time. And just found out that's what I was allergic to. And it had been
I've never
something-
heard of this ever.
That's crazy.
I hear people
Well,
like
that's
allergic to weed
because-
every now and then. I'm always
Yeah.
like, oh, I hear that's crazy.
It's just because like very few people are, and it's even rarer if you weren't someone. Oh
You're-
yeah,
you're
no,
good.
I
you're slowly getting farther and
No,
farther.
no.
And that's why.
there's a slope in here where I'm going to that.
Well, we
back
did our own
corner,
floor, so that could be why.
I do
Shout out
remember
Tanner Womack.
No, so
my boy Tanner.
it's more common for people to be allergic to like red meat, but only if they got like bit by a tick.
yeah, that's what I've heard that before.
But I just always had this, and it's just
Man, so
That
since
sucks.
how old?
so it was noticeable since 12.
Sheesh.
And I had been going to doctors trying to figure out what to do about it the entire time. And then the last year I really tried, I just was like, here's all the money, do all the things. And I did a bunch of stuff up at Stanford, and they're like, it's either that it's this or it's something that's never happened before and God hates you.
Damn.
So he tried to become
They're like
him.
that's.
So they're like, try this. And
It's just
that.
like Batman. It's
Yeah.
like you become what you fear or whatever. You're like, I'm gonna become Jesus. Then.
Oh yeah. And now ever since I can walk on water, no, it's the first time I've been able to
Wow,
get up from sitting down without using my arms.
really?
It was that
You were
bad.
fucked up.
Yeah, I couldn't use stairs. Like when I was.
What
at,
is this called? There's got to be a name for
They
it.
don't have. It doesn't
Try to
have,
find a name for
it
it,
doesn't
Duffy.
have a name.
Just randomly Google.
Just try.
No.
Just say allergic to me.
Google it. You won't find it. Dead serious. It's
It
me at
just read
Stanford
me.
with 2 thumbs up, going like,
Alpha
yeah.
gal syndrome?
Basically says
What
you're
does it
too much
say?
of a man.
Harold? What the fuck? What's it say, Duffy?
Alfred.
Yeah, that's just the red meat one.
Just put allergic to all meat now.
That's
No.
crazy. You're kind of famous.
yeah,
Just gonna
no,
throw that out
Dude, you
there.
should bring awareness to this subject. Be like, I'm the only human being on this fucking earth allergic to meat.
and you
And
know
on
what?
this podcast.
yeah.
all
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here
We
first.
have the only person allergic to all types of meat on the podcast.
all other 4 people afflicted with this will probably tune in.
Yeah.
Hey, your ratings about to go up.
Hey,
4 people.
quadrupled.
I'm so glad I had Scott on the
No,
podcast.
but
Got 4 more.
hey, dead serious. When you first were doing this, and
He's right.
and I sent money to you, I was like, "How many views are going into this?" And I saw 4 on the episode. That I just was like, "This episode's a banger. This guy's going somewhere." And I see 4 views, and I'm like,
Oh.
That's
It's
kind of
more like support for my sanity of doing this,
And I was
honestly,
like, hey, I already-
versus.
"I already paid him, and he thinks these are reoccurring."
Here we are, fucking almost a year later, and I really don't have the heart to tell him. I literally respond to people all the time, and I go, every time I have to remind you, Thor, I'm like, hey, it's totally cool. If not, like, don't worry about it. Like, that's why I
I
have to do.
deadass don't check my Venmo at all.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Dude, Lindsay just Venmos us back the money. Just
She's like, he really needs
Just so
this.
he has
Please
some
just
friends to
keep
talk to."
doing this.
he needs to get out the house.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
She hit me up one time, said, "Marcus, you need to get him out the house."
Probably because.
She's like, "He's my bad. I probably
No, it's
supposed to say
okay.
that."
It's okay. It's okay.
She's
I
like,
need
She gets
one-
annoyed
Be
by
like, "Come
me.
on, dog."
but
he needs to get out.
I just need one
night
every 2 weeks.
This is exactly. I'm gonna get more. Anyone want more whiskey?
This podcast is brought to you by Crybaby Wine. Proudly located in Fresno, California, Crybaby Wine offers you your favorite delicious tasting wines like Chardonnay, Cabernet, and everything in between. Not only do they offer these great tasting wines, but they also have delicious de-alcoholized CBD wine. Infused with CBD and CBG, these wines help reduce anxiety and alleviate stress. And for the first time, you guys, we have a special code. So if you type in CVP at checkout, once again, that's CVP at checkout, you can get 10% off your order. So please do that when you guys check out. CVP is the code, and you can find their products at crybabywine.com. Once again, that's crybabywine.com. If you live in Fresno, you'll receive free delivery. And once again, it is crybabywine.com, you guys. Go follow them on Instagram too, at crybabywinecalifornia. Thanks again, Crybaby. What am I doing with my finger?
The smallest.
Small.
You said
I'm
that
up for
last
my
time. Just
own
get a regular
because-
size now.
No, no, 2.
No, he's allergic to animal protein, damn it. Like,
Yeah, no, we're good. This is all from wheat.
one time Jimmy randomly ran into some like Austrian people in San Francisco, and then he just let them stay at our house. And one of them was like allergic to gluten.
Really?
And he could only drink Coronas because they're gluten free.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder.
There's very few you can go.
But you
to,
can
like,
have you can
grocery
fuck up some gluten though.
Oh, if I didn't, if I was allergic to both, I'd be just done.
Yeah, you probably like skin and bones. Like that's.
Oh yeah, and I'm not.
Shut up.
I actually do really well with wheat. My body handles wheat really good.
No, I have to
I can't believe that's a
get
thing.
so many. I have to eat so many nuts.
That's so annoying though. Isn't that so annoying?
It's just like,
Well, so
like fish and wine.
So you're just.
No, I can't do fish.
So what's?
You can't do fish either.
Animal.
no. So
Are you sure you can't do
I
fish
kind of
though?
feel like I don't consider it
Did
fish.
you grow,
Yeah.
hey, did you grow
Do
up?
you guys feel that way too?
You grow up Catholic? Is that?
I
no?
mean, kinda. I guess.
yeah. Well,
I went to church on Ash
Hey.
Wednesday once a year.
it's fine, and you can do whatever on Fridays or whatever their views are. You know.
Can't eat
Yeah, there's some weird rule. What is it? It's like on like
Fridays. I think you can't eat
They
meat.
they just
no, pig.
pretend
But pig
that
sucks.
fish
Besides bacon, pig sucks.
isn't meat,
I mean, what else
and
is
that's
there?
why they do it
Pork
on
rinds?
Friday during Lent.
Isn't it weird
Yeah.
that pork rinds are just a skin of a pig?
Just
Isn't that
fried.
kind
I
of
don't think about that ever.
Yeah, but dude, like
I
it's
just eat 'em.
it's literally
Like-
it's literally just like the skin, like thrown in, cut in
Or
pieces.
pork's cool. I mean, it's not like
No, I know. I mean, I used to show pigs and sell them, so pork is cool. But
I heard that tragic
oh
story.
man, like yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you just raise a puppy and then sell it
Stop,
for
stop
like
naming
6
them.
years.
No, but I had a friend that did the same thing where they were doing cattle instead of pigs, and they
that's
just
the real money.
named each one a different cut.
Damn, that's kind
Yeah,
of cold.
like
Tri-tip,
ribeye,
cold as
Yeah,
fuck.
try to.
yeah, sirloin, anything.
You think those people have an easier time killing somebody?
the people who name
People?
Yeah.
the people who name their stuff
No,
like
the
that?
people that just like raise
Oh.
cattle and
Oh no! I mean, yeah. I mean,
It
I
doesn't
mean,
have
like
to
if
be
you're
hard-
talking
doesn't have to be
about like a
heartless.
kind of like a rancher.
No,
No,
you
that's
know-
just the way
yeah.
the world. That's how the world turns.
But he's saying, would it make it easier for them to kill people?
rather than like someone like
But they're
me.
not. But they're not.
Desensitize them a little bit.
things he kills?
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't like kill the animal themselves. You know what
That's
I mean?
true.
Yeah.
But-
But what about those people then?
That
The people who kill
The
that.
people
Well,
who
that's
literally
more
kill
so-
300 cow or no more than that, like they kill like 1,000
And
cows
choose
a day.
the profession?
And they're like, yeah, exactly.
no.
They could for sure kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm vegan.
What?
Doesn't
Well,
stop me. No, kidding. Kidding.
Says as the number of slaughterhouse workers in a community increases, crime rate also increases.
All I see is a line that says "Daddy hurt her."
Oh,
Daddy hurt.
Where?
Nobody will leave.
Ad. That's no up here.
Well, the Van Gogh exhibit is also in Sacramento, so Thor, you might want to check that out.
I'm gonna go on a date to the one in Fresno, and then my coworker's like, "Oh, it sucks. Don't go." I was like, "Okay, well, I guess." I
Don't
won't go
they
then."
do that with like art pieces? They just have them travel around,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
fuck
Pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like King Tut's coming to town, and I'm like, what? Like
Dead?
yeah. Or no, he's got a whole act actually.
Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's how the Mummy started. The whole movie, the whole like series on it.
You know what's an underrated movie? I think Night at the Museum is a pretty good movie.
Oh, I love
Never seen
that.
it.
What? So
What?
good.
Well,
As-
I'll go watch
check it
it.
out.
As
it
a
out.
former substitute teacher, I disagree with you so hard.
Oh. No, dude, to substitute whenever I was watching
He's
anything,
also a substitute.
I was.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's
we
what I'm
both
saying.
were.
You know how many times I had to watch that movie
But
for
dude,
some
why, though?
odd reason?
it's because it's a history class, so they're like,
No, you should have
go.
put on fucking.
Oh, and it's
Forrest
bad.
Gump.
I watched School.
Remember the Titans?
I watched School of
good.
Rock
You can't
so
anymore.
many times. School
You
of Rock,
can't
and then.
anymore, though.
But I did do this one class where, and I was a sub at it multiple times, and every time he was a sub, he just played the Hulk, but the class was always like,
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
we've seen this before, like, and I was like,
Was it the Eric Bana version?
yeah, it was a bad
Oh
Hulk,
my
yeah. It
No
was
one
a-
watches that movie.
really torture these kids.
Yeah, and then
my
I
goodness.
was like, I had to watch for 5 periods. I had watched the first half of it, and the last class, I was like, hey, we're just gonna start this halfway so I can finish it because like I've been watching. And they were like, yeah, we don't care. Like it's
I've been
okay.
there
I'm
so
dying to know
many
what happens.
times. I've been there so many times. I'm like, this is an ag class. None of you are paying
Yeah,
attention.
exactly.
Like, it's
This
fine.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't pertain to you.
You're not getting
This is
tested
about
on
me
this?
getting
Yeah.
through this.
Whenever I was randomly a teacher at Golden Valley for 1 month, it was like my last 3 days, and they're like, oh, it's just like a makeup day because of COVID, blah blah blah, and I was like, we're just watching The Office, and like I watched The Office for 3 full days, and I was
Sick.
like, and then-
Episodic is
and
the
I
way
was
to go.
teaching the new guy who did, I was like, yeah, I don't know, we're just watching The Office for the next 3
All you
days,
do is
guys.
just press play.
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't it doesn't matter.
Just take roll and press play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember when I was painting that mural at Livingston? and-
Oh yeah. I was like, I was substituting, and I would just go visit you while you're painting the mural.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is the most random like thing.
Yeah, yeah.
He slowly puts his headphones on.
That's funny. All right, well, I want to get into these
Oh,
secrets,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you guys want to do this?
Well, just I figure we can just take your,
Yeah, you
take
guys
turns
can
reading
take
with
my
your phone,
Okay.
and then also
You
cheers.
make the rules, man.
Yeah, you make the
Alright,
rules.
you.
This is your show, okay?
Jeez.
Hey, cheers, boys.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had the good
Duff
stuff.
man over here.
A Duff man.
Duff.
Duffy. Okay, it's okay. I was like, it's okay.
I mean, it's far.
Oh, smoky.
Okay.
Okay there, bud?
I took the whole thing.
Oh.
I faked all my orgasms with my ex. He still hits me up though, lol. Real quick, I feel like the ex kind of won a little bit. He's coming every time, and you're kind
Yeah.
of not. So
That's her fault. Yeah.
Yep, communication. Yeah, also, yeah, don't you want to communicate?
You just say that's not working.
Yeah.
Let's try to make this work.
Yeah, literally. Like,
You don't want to come or what?
It kind of seems like she's avoiding it as much as he is.
Yeah.
no, he's getting his. He's
He's still getting.
No, avoiding
thinks
her.
He's
still hitting up.
Fine
so,
right
like,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Who wants?
I
you
guess
going
I'll
this
go
one?
next.
All right,
and
there you
then
go.
we'll
God,
You
I'm
were
gonna
the
test
first two
if I
right
can
there?
read or not.
Okay. All right. My boyfriend has been cheating and thinks I have before. Now I am with a younger guy, and I don't give a fuck.
Just break up.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You both are cheating.
Did two wrongs make a right?
We're both seeing other people.
Just open it up.
Just
Yeah, have
go
an
ahead
open
and see other
relationship.
people
It's fair. It's fair.
without the. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, communication, guys.
Yeah. Communication is key. All these
key.
relationships.
I'm not in a relationship, so I mean,
I like eating cold ravioli out of the can.
that's gross. Gross is me.
That's my favorite way. That's the worst one we've had so far.
All right,
That's Roger.
get rid of that sicko.
And we're
Get
outta
him out of here. The other people you can live with, but oh my god,
Cold ravioli.
cold
out of the
ravioli
cone.
guy.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting. No.
Out the can.
I wish I know what department to report to.
It's probably the same
And then
person that says
I just went to a new
gross.
slide. I just picked the
Yeah.
the two funniest ones.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. So you could just kind of read it through a few and then pick whatever.
All right. I mean, this, no, this is gonna be telling because it might not be funny to you guys whatsoever.
Hey, it's
But
already
this-
been funny.
yeah, it's solid.
For how I am, this shit slays me. All right. Fuck.
It's already funny.
All right. It's a weird one. Well, obviously, I only you.
You only eat yogurt.
I saw that one. I saw
I gotta go
I
back.
didn't respond to it.
All right, keep-
He can't even read, man. He can't even read.
Oh shit.
do this for the team.
It just-
I only eat yogurt when I'm horny.
First off, why'd you have to say it like that?
I mean, that's how that person meant for it to be read. I don't know. Like,
Obviously, they didn't say it fucking normal.
now, does the yogurt do something for you? Is it all milk products that do something? Is it just yogurt? You know what I mean?
I think it's just yogurt. Maybe it's
maybe. But is it a guy or girl? Is that
it's a
what
girl. I remember it being a
It
girl.
is a girl.
Yeah.
Which
I'm like,
makes
what
it-
does my tongue do when I'm
Wait,
eating yogurt?
which
I'm
makes
like,
it about 5% less weird.
Does it?
Cut dust on eating yogurt.
It turns into a Yoplait ad.
All right, we got any other good ones?
Mm.
Damn, I should have went second. I feel like I'm getting shit now.
No, dude, they're so
Pages.
good after
Yeah.
the
There's
last
pages.
ones. I was like, yo, these
I'm
are
going with the
fucking
bottom
funny,
then.
bro.
I'm already like that. Oh, you opened up with a banger where I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how many sponsors we're have after this.
I can't stop thinking about the yogurt.
yeah.
I'm gonna try it next time.
Well, the yogurt, but still, I think what's the worst one is the cold ravioli. Piece of shit. Just kidding.
Cold ravioli, bro.
Horny, I can only eat cold ravioli.
So you even want dick at that point?
Cold ravioli is the only way to satisfy that. Is.
Monster. Absolute monster.
What else we got, Scott?
Well, I can't read.
You just
You are a
did. You
teacher.
just did.
I know. But these ones have more words, and that's harder.
You can zoom in. It's a picture.
Well,
Double
that
tap.
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder he's a sponsor. He can't read. Just kidding.
He's a nobody's sponsoring.
Yeah. He's like, what are you?
I just love how shocked you're getting.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
Hey, my
I'm
reaction
just
every
trying-
time.
Focus. Sound it out.
Sorry, I'm not trying to scroll through these.
No,
You
it's
can also
okay.
pass it.
No, yeah, you can just pick one. Just it doesn't have to be good. That's that person's fault. You know what I mean?
Tell a better secret.
It'd be better.
Scott, I love your face right now.
I know.
Just read one.
Well, some of them.
That's no, LaBeouf. Just do it.
Yesterday you said tomorrow.
Well, so many of these are just people thirsting after Thor.
Then read one. Read one. Read one.
Oh,
Read one of those. Yeah.
Just stuff like.
I've heard that a couple of times.
How'd
Like,
you
what
get
does that
such a big
mean?
following? Oh, I love when you do these things. That's a good compliment.
Yeah.
If you
A lot of
hear that
people love
one,
them.
you're just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're like, that's not
I
what
like
I
doing
asked.
them.
I think they're funny.
It sounds like it's a whole.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go with the next one because I was trying to go with
Oh,
really.
you don't say.
Well, some of these have
2
smaller
minutes.
print, you know, and a lot of them are like, I've been feeling kind of.
Depressed.
I've been feeling fat, or no, not fat. Shit. Sorry.
Come on, dog.
I've been feeling kind of sad in my relationship, really. And I don't like it. Maybe my boyfriend doesn't like me. Okay, dude. Well, yeah, communicate with him. Ask him how
Once
he
again,
feels.
it all comes
Shit,
down
then you'll
to
know.
communication.
Did this turn into a relationship podcast?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just go with the next one I see. A couple years back, I broke my mom's radio, then blamed it on my nephew. To this day, no one knows.
Hey,
Not even the
accept
nephew.
world now.
Well,
Now all
you're on
100,000
blast.
followers
That
know.
nephew's everything's just going back and there's
Oh, what did I
oh
do?
shit, my whole life's a lie.
You think like a chain of event happens where he kind of becomes that's his villain origin story?
Yeah.
One of my
100%.
Dude, I used to have the biggest guilt from stealing this guy's Pokemon cards. That like,
Dog, come on.
dude, I know.
Dude, that
I didn't
dude's
even
a-
like Pokemon.
Dude, that guy was a nerd.
I was
You
literally
had- you-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
you have
and
him
then,
now.
Like, literally, when I was like 24, I was like, "Hey, man, just letting you know, I stole a couple of your Pokemon." It's like literally like 15 years later.
Will this keep you up at night? Like,
All right, I got one.
okay.
All right.
Let me preface this by saying I don't speak Spanish.
All right.
I got
All right.
I don't know who's translating
This guy.
Speak Spanish?
I speak Spanish. I speak blue
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Way
Dude,
more
so-
than me, probably.
Your name's Thor.
Tus nagadas peludas.
Tus nalgas peludas,
Uh-huh.
which is your hairy ass cheeks.
So what do they
Okay,
say?
real quick, I'm gonna expose that one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my old coworker, Nem.
Okay.
She sends me that to everything I fucking respond with. And I think it's funny. I think it's funny.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to Nem.
Shout out to her and hairy ass cheeks, man.
Oh, that's sad.
Read it.
I can't. Dude. Oh, I can't.
Sad.
No.
I just kept getting
This shit's
Thor
bad.
thirsts. Like,
My ghetto snack when I was broke was a sandwich with 2 weenies heated with cheese.
That's a struggle meal.
That
That's a
is.
struggle meal. I respect it though.
Yeah,
Struggle
you have
dog.
to. I feel like I need to do one more, man.
All right, do it.
I'm
Find
on the
yours,
spot.
Marcus. Find the one that would describe you.
See?
Yeah.
that was my thing. I was like, oh, I started on an all right one. Can't end up on a dud.
I had sex with myself on my birthday.
Does that count as birthday sex? Is that like
Oh.
Did he listen to the song and have a candle on? Like,
Did you eat yogurt first?
No, I started with some cold raviolis.
you see, I tried to go up from there.
Yeah.
Where is that?
I had like when I was passing to you, I saw the yogurt one, and I was like, "That's pretty fucking funny."
Yeah, sad yogurt. That's the way to go.
okay? I stole all my ex's toilet paper and bathroom wipes to be petty.
That's not even petty. That's just like
Economical.
Yeah.
Economical. Yo,
Hey,
I mean, I
hey,
guess.
that's petty, bro.
Hey, at one point in time, that would have been an investment.
Yeah. 2 years ago, that would have been gold mine, man.
Even now, they're saving you like $12 instead of going out and getting an entire like sleeve of them. It's rough.
And like, unless you
But
steal,
got one.
I feel like
Life
Thought about it.
changing.
Incredible.
Life changing.
yeah, it
I've
does.
been on wipes
when you
lately.
first do a
Oh,
that's
bidet,
so
you're
good.
like, bidets are like, you're like, this is kind of gay, but like, I like it.
I didn't. Yo, Europe,
Yeah.
bro, game changer, game changer.
One in Portugal was weird. They had like a whole different one, but it was like a. Yeah, but it was I don't know.
Well, explain it.
It was like a bowl to the side that was like a sink, but it didn't like really like shoot up your ass like the other bidets do. So it was like,
So less fun.
yeah. Episode 16.
So I didn't like that one. 69.
Oh, this could be
Episode
episode 69.
69.
But it's no longer Halloween. Episode 69, people.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, fuckers.
Real quick, have you ever seen my locker at the gym?
69.
Oh, did it say like, it literally?
It says like hi Thor.
Yeah, it says like hi Thor.
Hey,
on
I
it.
always see it open, but I go right next door to 64.
Thanks, dog.
I respect
My
it.
unofficial locker. You.
Thor's gonna come soon.
They've taken it off before, and the dude that
that
put
another
it
one of
back
those
on there.
You just have to keep.
Yeah.
They're like,
There
no,
you go.
this is Thore's. All right. So this next one, it's a tattoo of a lion. And
video.
Oh shit! I was 100% serious. Like, gonna say, is it the one of my fucking wife?
No.
Because she has one of a lion from him, and it was on his Instagram and everything.
Yeah,
but,
this was the one I
know.
just did right before I got here.
yeah.
When are you gonna let me hit?
Can y'all take me out to dinner first?
Hey, the question you probably get the most.
That honestly, that one's up there a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I respect myself.
I respect this one. I sent my old roommate an anonymous STD notification to ruin their day because they fucking suck. And yeah, because sometimes you have a roommate or my upstairs neighbor at my
Did
old
that to Kyle,
apartment.
you know what
Oh, but
Evan
no,
Jimmy.
my old roommate, or not roommate, I used to live in Turlock, and this guy lived above us, and this motherfucker was like literally in the middle of the night. It sounded like he was moving furniture and shit, and like me and my other roommate Richard, but Dick.
Yeah,
But we used to get like so mad that Dick would like hold up
Keep
the
it
chair.
monetized.
He would go like this with a chair on the ceiling and stuff like that. And one time he was doing that, like he was about to leave and Dick left, and then it was just me there, and like we had just like banged on the top, and then he comes and knocks on the door, and he's like, hey, he's like, yeah, he's like, are you knocking on my shit? And I was like, and I had my shirt off, and go there. I have my shirt off.
Keep it going.
Hey,
Go on.
Micah, you always have your shirt off post-dick.
Exactly. So I have my
And
shirt
now
off.
we lost all the sponsors.
Yeah. And we lost them just right now.
Yeah, same. We
Yeah.
all lost them.
But so and this guy's like, I was like, what? And he was like, are you knocking on my shit? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes you're just like, it's like 2 a.m. and you're making a loud noise. He was like, I don't like when you knock on my shit, man. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like I was like just like apologies mode because I was like, it's just like Mexican guy that I was like, all right, I'm sorry. And then he was just like, yeah, and then he was like, I smell like you smoke, man. He's like, you want to smoke a bowl? And I was like, I guess, man, sure. And then like I go upstairs, and then I'm like, or I'm walking upstairs. I'm like, hold on, let me get a shirt on, man. So I get a shirt on, and then when I'm walking back up, this guy's like, you're not gay or anything, right? And I'm like, no, man, no, it's okay.
No, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm like, I have a girlfriend. And then so I go up to his apartment, and then there's like 25 beer cans just on the coffee table. I'm like, oh, this guy's fucked up. And then he takes me into fucking his back room, and he's like,
I'm gonna be honest. You started making real bad life decisions going up with the person you've
this whole
never
story
met.
sounds like
I
it's
can't
made up.
even judge.
Dude, it's not.
I can't even judge even a little bit.
Dude, it gets so much worse.
Go on.
And so I'm in the back room,
God can't judge.
and he has a.
I'm a judge.
Way worse.
Yeah, only God could judge me, okay?
Oh, that's
Hey,
what
that's what it is. But so I go to the back room, and then he has a guitar in there. I'm like, you play guitar? He's like, yeah, man, I play with my band. He's like, you want to hear it? And I was like,
You
sure.
like reggae?
Oh, that I can judge. You fucked up there.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I would rather distract him with a fucking instrument than whatever else.
I'd rather
And then-
not get beat up.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
rather
yeah.
listen to your
And
shitty
so then
garage band
he starts
shit.
playing guitar. He doesn't know how to play guitar also. He just
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
know. And he just starts strumming and
Maybe
starts
he might. He was
singing
just fucked up.
Spanish music. And I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying. And then he's like, you like football? And I'm like, yeah, I like football. And at the time I was living with my roommate Dick, who's a Raiders fan. He's like, you like a team? And I was like, I saw like a Raiders jersey. I was like, oh, I'm gonna agree with this guy. I'm like, I like
Real
the
quick, remember when I ran into you at the Raiders game? We were both like,
yeah.
yeah, fucking.
Yeah, we both were not fans.
Yeah,
we were like, yeah. Sports, yeah.
I'm a fan of day drinking.
And I was like, oh, I like the Raiders. And he was like, here, I want you to have this. And he pulls out like a fucking Raiders jersey of a guy who only played for like 6 months for the Raiders. And it's like a, yeah, no, that's what it was. Yeah. and it was a triple XL, like of a fucking
Hell
NFL
yeah.
jersey.
It
So
would have fit Jamarcus
yeah,
Russell.
yeah. So like, I like, he was like, here, I want you to have this.
You don't have a shirt.
And I was like, nah, I don't want this, man. It's okay. It's okay. And he's like,
wear
no,
this
take.
the next time you come
Yeah,
up.
and then he was like, here, take it. And I was like, okay, I'll take it, man. And then I took it, and then he's like, all I ask in return. And I was like, what? I just got
Hey,
forced
put this
into
helmet
this.
on.
Yeah. He's like, all I asked in
Scary movie?
return is he's a Niners fan, and he gave me a fucking a Raiders jersey. I was trying to agree with him too. I was like, I would have told you I was a Niners fan. He was like, all I asked is for like, he was like, it was when Jimmy G was just a new quarterback. He was like, the new quarterback for the Niners. I was like, Jimmy Garoppolo. He's like, yeah, just give me a brand new jersey. I was like, bro, you just gave this to me. And then then I'm like, and then he's like, you want to smoke? And I'm like, yeah, that's why I came up here, man.
Yeah.
And then so we walked him down the hallway, and he stops at the closet, and he's like, you wear boots? And I'm like, no, I don't wear boots, man. And he opens his closet and he pulls out like a brand new like white boots, and he was like white. He's like, look at these, man. I'm like, oh, those are super sick. Like, I'm doing whatever I can. and then he's like, you normally these sell for $150, but I'll sell them to you right now for $90. And I was like, oh, like I appreciate that, man, but like I don't wear boots. And then he was like,
Yeah, you do.
He's like about your size right now.
I'll give you $20 to stop.
He was like, you don't like him? I was like, no, it's not that.
Man, I just want dick right now. Where'd he go?
Yeah. I was like, it's just like I don't wear boots. And then like I finally convinced him that like I'm not gonna buy these boots. And then we go to the backyard, smoke a bowl, and then also mind you, he has when I first walk in, he has a weight set in the middle of his living room. So that's
Hell
a
yeah.
fucking noise that
I like that
we're
guy.
hearing like in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? And so we do that. We come back inside, and then he's like, you think you can bench that? And it was a weight set, but it was like the bar was like must have been like a 20-pound bar. You know, something like you know, a super. And I was like, yeah, I could bench that. And he was just like, do it. And I was like, what? And he was like, you should bench that. And I was like, okay. So I start benching it. And then as soon as I get down to 1, he's like, all right, we got 10 in you. I literally do 10 of them, and then fucking I put it back up, and then the guy's like, all right, I'm gonna do them. I'm like, all right, like, whatever, dude. Like, yeah, like,
Bro,
so,
the story
and
gets
he does,
better and better.
You worked
Dude.
out there for 10 hours?
Dude, I was up there for a while. And then, so then he's doing it, and then he does 10 of them, and he like barely makes the 10th one. And he like puts it up, and then he sits up really quickly, and then he just starts crying, and he just starts punching the fucking bench. No, it's not. I swear, dude. I swear. This is like the weirdest.
It's so bizarre you can't make it
It's
up.
getting worse. It's like wait to the end.
Look, this is such a roller coaster of
Dude,
emotions.
and then he starts punching. Yeah, starts punching the fucking bench, and he's just like, "It's not fair, man. It's not fair." I'm like, "What?" And then he was like, "She just left me, man." And like, yeah, and then he just starts like explaining like his relationship to me.
Oh, man.
And then he's like, "Here, put this number in your phone," and he gives me her number, and he's like, "I want you to tell her that I'm a good man and that I've changed and that I and I'm like, all right, man, like
And that's how I met Lindsay.
I'm typing it out. Yeah. But I'm typing it out, and I'm like, whatever, man. At this point,
Are you actually in the candle?
yeah, dude, whatever. At this point, or at this point of the story, man. Yeah, I have to go over, man.
He can burn himself.
Yeah.
Hey, safety first, then
Yeah,
teamwork.
right.
That's why I go into strangers' houses.
I need to go over fire to get fired.
Yeah. So then that happens, and then he tells me to text her, and then I'm like, all right, man. Like, and then I literally am like, hey, I have to work, man. Like, I don't have to work. I'm so awkward.
You gotta go
I've been in there an hour and a half, so I'm just like so fucking awkward.
An hour and a half.
Well, maybe an hour, but it was like
Yeah, a whole
for
fucking
sure an
long
hour.
fucking
You had a fucking play date.
Yeah, dude.
Tell me. So I do that. So I do that, and I leave. Right. Then this guy has my number because he, asked me for my number when we're doing the whole fucking situation. And so then I literally just leave. I don't have anything to do. I leave and I go to Starbucks to try to study, and I just sit there, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened to me just now. Like, I just feel awkward. Like, I don't know. Like, I literally don't know what happened. And then I drive back home, and as I'm pulling up, this motherfucker is getting out of his door, and he's my upstairs neighbor. And then, like, I get out of my car, and I'm like, fucking A. And he's like, hey, did I leave my phone in your apartment? And I'm like, no, man, you didn't. And then he was just like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm positive, man. And so Then I end up. Oh no! The way he got my numbers, I had to call his phone. That's how I had to call his
This
phone.
guy's good.
Yeah, he is good. So then I couldn't, and then I call his phone, and guess where it is? It's in the fucking boot box with the fucking boots. Like,
The ones you didn't
yeah,
buy, bro.
And then
sweet
from that
deal.
point on, he would call me all the time. I remember one time he called me on my birthday, and he was like, and we were all in Merced, and he was like, "We got strippers upstairs, man. You should come up." And I'm like,
You got some strippers for your birthday?
no, I wish I could have heard
That guy sounds like a good neighbor, real quick. Just
I don't know, man. I was so scared of him. And then I would pull up to my parking spot, and his friends would be outside and be like, "What the fuck you looking at?" I would get out of my car, and they'd say that. And I was like, "I just looking at my apartment. Like,
I live here."
I live here." And he was like, "Oh, my bad." And I was like, "I'm like pulling into the spot you're smoking in." Like, yeah.
Hell
So,
yeah.
That's my upstairs.
That's how
neighbor
you and
story.
Duffy met, huh?
That's how me and Duffy met. Duffy was my upstairs neighbor.
This is literally like the first story I've ever heard that's like crazier than me making the bad decisions on vacation.
That has-
I make a lot of bad
and doing
decisions,
the
so I get
exact
this.
same type of shit to where I was just like, yeah.
That's
I
the
do
craziest
that
story I've
too.
ever heard.
I can probably
Dude.
top it, but it's
Let's
I
go,
top it
Thor.
then,
Thor,
top it.
let's go.
no.
All
no,
right,
I gotta,
here we are.
All right, Thor, you
No,
got
no,
an
no, 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 no.
audience.
Tell us a secret.
God, I'm gonna save my bad stories. Too.
All right.
Shit. I
gotta think
promise
of
since
something
the last
bad
podcast,
decision-making.
No, you just said I have a story that tops it. You have
No,
a
no,
story
I
in
didn't have
mind.
like anything in mind. I just feel like I can top that. somehow.
Okay. Well, I'll read that. I'll read this one
Yeah,
while
yeah,
you
yeah.
think about it.
Figure out
Give
your
me
story.
This is a good one.
Corroborate.
I let a guy suck refried beans between my toes for $300.
Do you guys think that's a lot of money for that, or is it like
It depends.
could she have got more?
I mean, did you eat them pretty fast, or?
No, they're refried. They're the what's the one
I
type
hate
of refried
beans.
beans?
Just so
Bushes.
hate beans. Beans are gross.
Wow.
Baked beans.
Are you
I know
sure?
everybody. I'm Mexican, so every time I say
Legumes?
that,
You don't like legumes?
I don't like no beans, bro. No beans. Green beans, I guess, but like
Those
Does
are
it count?
Yeah.
Those are like the worst type of beans.
Yeah.
those
I
are
mean,
tolerable.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
you're a vegan. You go ahead. Go ahead, Scott.
Chime in.
And
I know
I'm-
you know you.
And
If you
I'm
must.
one that literally, since birth, if someone gives me peas, I'll vomit.
Oh,
Vomit?
really?
I have
This
two-
guy is vegan and hates peas. It's the one type
Yeah.
of beans you like.
No, and I have to take like pea protein powder every once in a while to add to stuff, but peas, nope. I have two foods. It's peas and mayonnaise.
You don't fuck with
There's-
mayonnaise.
I can't at all.
Mm.
I know, and I'm the whitest.
I understand
person
mayonnaise
here.
by itself, but
But-
mayonnaise mixed
Yeah,
with
mayonnaise
shit?
with other things
At all.
Yeah. I like
That's
mayonnaise in a
great.
burger.
It's,
Well, hey, do you go to In-N-Out and do you get?
it has to
burger?
be mixed with so
He
much.
doesn't get a burger.
yeah, come on, dog. You're just gonna throw that in his face?
Yeah, you know,
The
my
absolute
favorite thing is when I can go there and be like, how much for a bun and the lettuce?
Why don't you just get fries?
Maybe you can
like
get-
animal
No,
style.
hey,
You
I
should
can't-
say put the fries
animal
in the
style
bur-
fries because I can't get the animal style.
Wait,
I can't have the sauce.
Why? Because of mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise. He says eggs
Eggs on.
and
Oh,
dairy.
you can't have eggs.
Eggs or dairy.
oh, dude, I love eggs.
What do you eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you eat, dude?
What do you eat? Like on a
So like literally today I made myself
yeah. make yourself.
like a in between of a red and white sauce pizza, but the difference is I just used a substitute.
The
for
only
everything.
thing I eat is pizza, basically.
No, I made one tonight from scratch, like the bread and everything.
okay.
So I made a pan pizza, where it was just tomato sauce, like your generic one.
But like, okay, what else do you eat? though?
Prego,
But
not a
besides,
sponsor.
but definitely not.
And then you just get
like
anything-
salads, you eat a lot of salads.
Not really,
So
to
then-
be honest.
So then, what else do you like? So when you go out to eat
No,
at a
so-
restaurant, pasta you can have,
Yeah, I can have pasta, and I get red sauce without meat, and then
what else though?
a
Besides
lot of potatoes,
Uh.
a lot of
Very versatile.
No, yeah. There's a little bit of everything, and when it comes to
Except me.
dairy,
Except the
You
good
know-
stuff.
well, you know how many dairy products have. If you're getting milk,
So you don't eat cheese either.
I eat cheese is literally my favorite food,
How does that work?
but I can't have quote unquote real cheese,
So like,
almond milk, soy milk, all these different things you can make cheese out of, the exact same way that you can make
I'm so.
out of regular milk.
But like, what do you eat though? You know what I mean?
Like,
Name
No.
more things though.
This week alone, I made falafel, gyros,
Like
pizza.
waffles and shit. Bread
No,
based.
no,
that's a lot for a Monday.
Not waffles. Gyros.
Gyro, like gyro, or
Like-
what I would
like
read as a
the
gyro.
Greek-
Yeah.
Greek
Yeah,
gyros.
I meant like it's like
Yeah.
it's like a crepe kind of like.
No.
No, I
not
know
even-
it's not. I know it's not, but I mean,
No, no.
I can see the comparison
No,
to like
no.
a pancake.
No,
Not a fucking gyro.
but
No,
gyro
no,
has
no.
meat. A gyro has meat in it. You know what I mean? Like I've had crepes with like hella meat in it and stuff.
So,
Yeah, there's a place called Loza in Turlock that we used to always go to.
but it is
I've only had their breakfast crepes.
You and your
apparently.
upstairs neighbor?
when you say
Shout out.
when you say waffle, that is like not even close.
I guess.
A gyro is like.
I know what
mo-
it is. Don't get me
and-
wrong.
Apparently you don't.
Well, I don't think. I don't fucking.
They
think you do.
had a Euro shop in Turlock too, so I also had those. But
do,
I was
they
like,
do, they do.
I was like, oh, it's kind of like a crepe. It's like with meat in it.
No.
Okay, but
It's like a
Euro's kind of
pita.
like it's like a pita taco.
This is your friend.
It's like a pita taco, Greek style, but it's mostly like, and even when
You support me, Tuffy.
but even like the ones that are full meat, will still be mostly like garbanzo bean, as the main source of protein, but they might also add a shredded lamb, traditionally.
So there's no
But, yeah.
loophole with your meat though.
Well,
No, doggy's allergic.
Well, I was
No.
like, well, you know, like a weird animal, like.
So to answer
No,
your question,
no, I
$300
wish.
wasn't enough.
I forgot. I was like, how do we?
no,
Yeah, first
I
off,
mean,
super gross if someone wants to do that between
I
someone's
try,
feet.
but it also is the lighter the meat, the less the effect a little bit.
Like
I'm gonna
chicken's a
hand
little
this to you because I know it's gonna take you a little
Oh,
while.
it's gonna
so.
go. Yeah. Bullshit. All right.
No, it's okay. We'll still talk. We'll
Hey,
still talk
no.
about beans.
No, dead serious. I wore glasses when I was teaching to actually make my eyesight worse to make it easiar to read.
That makes no
What?
sense.
That makes no sense.
I have a theory.
I can my
Peripherals.
depth perception is
fucked up.
always in focus to where seeing
Hey, but have
small
you
things
gone
is
to
hard.
it? But have you gone to an eye?
20/20 for my entire life.
Really?
That's fucked up.
And colorblind though.
Oh, you're
So-
colorblind, so you
This
don't.
guy, man.
Not fully.
What does that mean? Look
Uh,
at you.
color.
So there's like 20 I
Shades or whatever.
no, there's like 20 tests for different types of color blindness that they'll test you at, and I failed like 6 of them. To where
So you can.
I could never tell you, and dead serious, I could never tell you what color your hat is unless you told me.
It's tan.
This okay. If you told me it was tan, green,
They're all the same shade.
it's all the same shade.
But you can see red.
I can tell
So, like, curtain?
like I can actually tell red from green. It's if anything's blended, it's all. God, I'm
Just
a
a
liar.
little bit. Just a little,
just a little bit. I'm
Yo,
a
okay,
liar.
so one time I was hanging out with this girl on that same subject.
Let's go.
And she was like, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She was like, "Hey, are those classes for style?" I was like, "No, I can't fucking see far away." She's like, "Oh, I just thought
see
you."
him. I want to see how blind
Bro.
you are.
Go for it.
Basically doesn't believe you.
Can't see far away for shit.
You asked me if my glasses were real twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, far away? Nah.
Yeah. They don't help me. I know I need glasses. I
Yeah,
just
these
don't
are
have-
real.
Yeah, those are real. He's not lying,
Yeah.
people.
These aren't just for style. I just genuinely can't see far
Go
away.
ahead.
Dude, this lighter sucks.
All right. I think I got one.
Yeah, you can
me
scroll
the-
back
give me
and
the
forth
candle.
or whatever.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
all been like going through all of them.
I'm.
All right, we
It
got
might
one?
have been done because
Whoever.
memories, whatever.
Memories.
But also, here's a thirst to eat to Thor. When are you gonna let capital M me hit?
Like you. Look. First off, you're married.
Oh,
Don't know.
God damn it! He's
Sorry.
tattooed
It's
both
right
of
there.
us.
When are you
It's
gonna let
over.
us hit?
That's the real question.
Whoa,
Real quick,
pause there.
I'm
Little pause
single. I'm looking for the love of my life. You know, wherever she's at.
Brought to you by.
Hey, air quotes, she might be in this room.
It's a she. I want to make that very clear because I have a lot of gay men hit on me.
Welcome to the party, man.
Hey, just quit being
Yo,
so cute,
If you
man.
work at, when I used to work at Starbucks, everyone's like, "You're gay." Right? I'm like, I know I'm a little flamboyant with my fucking the way I talk, people, but
I have this dude on Snapchat that like I'll post their snaps on my Snapchat because it's a little bit like less than on my Instagram.
wow, you still use Snapchat, man.
Hey, look,
Dedicated.
it's more my day-to-day life, so it'll be like more
Day-to-day.
workout shit. Anyways,
Sure.
I can only imagine the comments on those, man.
screenshots every single one of my pictures, and I'm like,
Oh, you know what he's doing.
I
bro.
know, man, I know. One.
How come he's only doing it at like 1:30 in the morning?
It doesn't let me know when the screenshot is. It just lets me know that someone's screenshot.
I forgot about that portion.
He texted me once because one time I posted like that my books were opening, and it was like a picture of a dude on top of another dude tattooing him, and it was like they were sitting on each other. And he's like, "How do I get this treatment?"
Hey, that's a funny guy.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just ignore this, but this was funny.
He said, "You know what? This one time, I'm gonna let you hit, okay?"
You got to come to the shop.
I got that question the other day. It was like, how does someone shoot their shot with you? It was like, if you book like a $2,000 tattoo appointment, we
Yeah.
could spend all day together, bro. Just gotta throw that out there.
Thore's like, I don't, but for $300 on my toes.
Every man has his price.
Mine's really high. Just gonna throw that out there.
All right,
That's why he's asking if 300 is worth it.
Yeah.
Thor's like, it's got to be at least 1,000 if I'm gonna get my.
Or should I
he's
charge
workshopping
Airbnb,
it.
bro.
Like, what? Wait, what's minimum wage, Duffy? No.
It's 15 something.
Isn't it 22 now?
Hey, we gotta be using Duffy, okay? Any
All right,
questions you
Duffy,
have,
look
boys?
up something.
Look up something.
15 an hour.
15 an hour?
15 an hour.
Damn,
Cool.
That's not a lot of love.
And whatever 20 minutes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So,
Oh god,
15
I'm not gonna tell my
what- how-
parents
what-
about this shit.
300.
Wolfstock.
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 Wolfstock. It already happened. Great event. Great success.
Was it a great success?
Up 15
Yeah,
an
that's
hour.
why I tell people whenever it's.
All I know is my dogs are still alive, so they must be doing something.
Hey, there you go.
You're blaming. You're saying. Did Wolfstock give you your dogs or no?
No.
They're doing something right though. Dogs are alive in the world.
Hey, their job is to keep dogs alive or whatever, I'm assuming. And both my dogs are alive.
Good job.
So
Do they eat
credit
meat?
to them. Shout out to Wolfstock.
Woof woof.
All right.
Oh, you got one?
Here's the next shit. All right.
Here's the next shit.
He's like, I love you, Thor.
Well, yeah. These are
Thor,
all
what do you think about guys with long
these,
hair?
these are all public tweets, not the DMs. I took the hair dryer when my ex broke up with me, so he couldn't do his hair no more.
Well, I mean, if it's he who couldn't do his hair.
It was a girl that sent that. I remember
Yeah,
seeing
yeah,
that.
that's what I'm
It
saying.
is definitely a girl.
I feel like you get a majority of girls writing you these, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's kind of okay.
Well,
What-
obviously,
Let me check
look
this
at
out.
this man.
A stud.
Thanks, guys.
Do you use
I'm about to walk into the gym super confident tomorrow. I was like,
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for, man. That's
all
why we
I
had this
want.
podcast.
yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thor's like, yeah, I would love a podcast where we read these secrets. Yeah, you guys can totally tell me how hot I am over and over.
Oh, it's gonna be so difficult.
Oh,
I hate it.
Oh my god.
I
Sorry.
hate this
there's
so
about
much.
400 messages of people hitting on me. Just scroll through them.
It's only those.
Yeah. I go to InShape on G Street about 8 a.m. every day.
Well, now it seems like a good time to talk about how this podcast is brought to you by Marcus Rodriguez. If you're looking to buy or sell your home in this competitive market and you're not too sure where to start, look no further than Merced's preferred realtor, Marcus Rodriguez. He'll make the process go as easy as possible, and you can find him at 209-554-1715. Once again, that's 209-554-1715. Visit his website, www.myagentmarcus.com, or email him, info@myagentmarcus.com. Thanks again, Marcus.
Hey, cheers,
Central Valley
boys.
Podcast.
Central Valley Podcast. Oh, wait.
No topics. Just
Everyone grab a Blaker beer. We got to cheers to Blaker. Beer the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't have a.
It's okay.
Just grab that one right there. It's empty.
There we go.
Pretend.
There we go.
Blaker!
It's empty. But
The beer of the podcast.
Good stuff.
Well, I guess your live's not doing anything.
okay. Well,
See you later.
Thanks a lot, live.
everybody.
Deuces, my
It's-
goodness.
I have to pee now. I don't normally have to pee during a podcast.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna wait
Then
a
you
little
look
bit.
at the cemetery of beers and
What'd they say?
Believe in different dimensions.
Yeah.
Queen. Do you guys want to talk about the Queen?
Okay, who fucking cares? Like nobody. Like literally. Like I saw a hella funny meme and it was like, the Queen has died.
Yeah.
And then it was like Monday Night Football, like dun 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 dun.
Right after.
Yeah.
I saw one that was like someone tweeted like, "Oh, my grandma turned like 96 or some shit," and someone quote tweeted and was like, "Unlike some people."
But it's also like dumb that they still. To me, it's dumb that they still care about the Queen and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm like,
someone's whole heritage.
hey, we don't care about George Washington or fucking.
Says
anything
who?
else.
I'm a proud American.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, if
like
you're a
that-
proud American, you're like Donald Trump.
And that's how Central Valley Podcast.
He's taking back his sponsorship right now, dude.
We're good.
Jesus,
And that's where we
dude.
all walk.
And that's where we end.
Oh, man.
No,
Not Monday Night
You can't
Football.
cut that out.
that's okay.
If
If
Are
you
we
haven't seen
alone
my
in the
tweets,
universe?
they're not very.
you guys want to talk about if we're alone in the universe?
God,
What are we talking about?
No, we're all together right now.
There's clearly five.
We're at Real
You're
Talk
saying
Studios.
that we're gonna
Five
lose
people
like
here.
20 people now.
I don't know. I think we have more conservative viewership than we have.
No, you're 100% correct. The fact that you've been towing the line has been genius on you, and I am a very, very left person. But
Angelina Jolie or
we
Megan
can cut
Fox?
this shit out.
Oh,
but I
Angelina
love
Jolie
it,
or
and
Megan
I
Fox?
Megan Fox.
Listen, you guys don't understand how hard it would be to edit this podcast. So I don't know what's happening. I don't think it's happening on the edit.
am. Micah, have you slept? Cause fuck it.
Real quick.
We don't
Angelina
care.
Jolie or Megan Fox?
I think Angelina Jolie.
Megan Fox.
Because clearly she's aged beautifully.
For sure.
We don't know about Megan Fox yet.
But
She's still hot. My vote would be
like
Megan Fox.
teenager Megan Fox for sure. If I was a teenager, I'd say Megan.
Oh, I
You're
thought you were
adorable.
looking
Thank you
at
for saying that.
teenage Megan Fox. I was like, yo, man.
Oh no, not teenager Megan Fox.
Megan Fox pre-Transformers.
There might be some editing in this podcast.
Micah wants her before she was legal. Yeah, there's more editing for you bitches. No.
Oh yeah. I don't. But still, honestly, editing's so
There-
hard and
hey,
annoying.
That's the selling point. For
Yeah,
That's the promo.
Hey,
all a good one.
You gotta be
That's
controversial a
promo.
little bit. You gotta be controversial a little bit.
Honestly, I do see people say you better lean into who you are
right,
because,
all
and that's why I'm with the 3 sponsors who truly believe in me.
No, we don't.
Yo.
We'll eventually get to the part where we're actually nice to you
Yeah.
on that question. We just did a dick
We have to get
move
drunk
'cause
enough
we
to
were
do
like,
that.
Well, I mean,
Shit.
who wants to admit that we're here to sleep with you?
Am I?
Thore's like, that's the only person I'm interested in. That's not the reason I did this podcast.
I've been
Am I-
here for
We
65
have to pay
episodes
for it at
now.
this point.
Am I able to randomly?
Duffy's like
spray paint
65 episodes later, and I'm finally about to sleep with you.
Wait, what does it say?
It's
Am I able to
about
what?
time.
Am I able to randomly spray paint on a train, or do I gotta be careful? LMAO. Super illegal, definitely a federal felony.
And if you
so-
do, it better be good.
Well, I mean, so
it
is
better be
smoking
good.
weed, though. So.
Better be under $999.
Yeah.
federal felony.
Trains cross state lines, it automatically becomes federal crime.
Yeah, it's a
Don't-
federal felony.
don't do that
don't do
shit.
that to yourself.
Unless you know you're gonna
that's
get
true.
away with it, then hell yeah, do good art.
I mean,
Yeah,
not condoning
Thor's like,
it.
I've never done that. Thor.
I don't-
I've never done that.
I've never seen his tag on a train.
You haven't because I don't tag Thor.
But I've seen it on a movie.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Eric Bana version? Oh, no, that's the Hulk. I'm dumb.
We're back to the Hulk over here.
I think I'm the only person that gets called Thor more than him.
Oh, because
I don't know, man. Oh, okay. Fun fact, guys.
What's
There's
fun?
a
It
random
better be
guy
fun.
going around Merced saying his name is Thor and being weird to girls, and he says
guy right
he's
here?
me. Is it Scott?
It is not.
Is it Thor?
I usually get called Aquaman at the bars because I let the task be shown.
It's fair.
See that?
All by Thor.
But yeah,
Well,
if you
Aquaman
ever
is
run
not
into a
Thor.
guy that says he's me, he's not.
Because
I'm
Aquaman
me.
has tattoos, man.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. But I'm saying Thor though.
Thor doesn't in the movies, and that's all they care about. Even though all of mine are Norse tattoos.
What is that?
Done by me.
Done by Thor.
Done by Thor. Which,
Literally done by
hey,
Thor.
Literally, the first tattoo I was trying to get, I was like, literally like going here, there, and there, and going like, when can I finally get one? I have one that I want to get done. And then he was like,
I don't really do.
And he was
anchors.
the only one that told me I could do it within that month. And when he told me his name was Thor, I was like, oh, I'm literally doing a Norse like tattoo. And he was doing the ravens on my shoulder, and then the Icelandic compass on my
Damn,
chest.
Thor.
to
When are you
where
gonna
I
let
was
this guy?
like, holy
When are you
shit.
gonna let this guy hit, man?
He's married.
yo,
and
yo,
everything.
Motherfucker, I've been trying
Thor.
so long.
Where did the nickname Thor come
Oh.
from?
Oh, okay.
So isn't it
That-
self-proclaimed?
we
Isn't
gotta
it?
know that.
Yeah. Where did Thor
So
come
many
from?
people are
E's. Is that
asking.
just it?
I get that
Instagram
all
shit?
the fucking time. Okay. It was my graffiti name in like fucking middle school.
So you did tag Thor.
Yes.
On a train.
For like a
as a federal offense.
Have you ever tagged a train under Thor?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Okay.
What have you
Pussy.
tagged a train at?
No, just kidding.
But it was my graffiti name in like middle school. So Daniel's a really common name, which is my actual name.
That is your name, huh?
Yeah,
Danny boy, huh?
yeah. No, no, no. Okay, so your cousin Danny.
Yeah,
So we'd
yeah.
always be known as Daniel and Danny.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. So
Well, you were
Thor.
You were Daniel.
Yes.
So then you were like, so you just told people, no, my name's Thor.
No. They just started calling me that, and it just.
But what do you
stuck.
mean they
No,
just
no,
called?
they don't just
they
start calling you
no
that.
one just calling you
there's
Thor.
You gave yourself
You
a
beat the
nickname.
shit out of someone with a hammer, didn't you? There's a backstory.
Okay, so
Because goddamn,
He
I
knows,
beat
he's
shit
just
out.
embarrassed.
I have a giant hammer. I beat the
Why?
shit out of stuff. Well, I break things before I throw them away.
It's his
a lot
job.
of the time.
Unlike
And I
you.
literally call my hammer Mjolnir and everything.
I respect that.
And
Is that a Thor reference?
I don't even.
Yes, that's the name of his hammer.
Super. Like
Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
I can pronounce it.
MJOL.
Honestly,
Hammer, called
he
a
should,
hammer.
he should name that something better. I think.
Yeah.
Mjolnir.
No,
I just want to know where you
Mjolnir.
got Thor
It-
from.
Okay,
it was named 2,000 years ago, so
so
I
the
can't
name
change
was
it.
given to me by my older
So-
homie Tony. Shout out Tony.
Tony.
My cousin Tony?
Your cousin Tony.
My cousin Tony?
Your cousin Tony.
Yeah.
but I feel
And
like
he was like, "Oh, you
because
should
of
write
everybody.
Thor."
I know everybody.
Yeah.
I had just gotten arrested for my other graffiti name. He's like, "You should write Thor and put an E at the end of it because it's fucking unique."
Yeah.
And then all my friends started calling me that,
Mhm.
and then it just kind of spread. And
But
as
did
far-
you have to convince your best friends, like
I
Jimmy
didn't have to
and
convince
them?
none of them. That's just what they started calling me.
Sorry, Thor?
Because Daniel's such a common name, they're like, we need to distinguish this Daniel from that Daniel. So I was like, okay, you're just Thor now.
you're just Thor now.
And as far as nicknames go, not that bad.
How come
Not
he
that
didn't
bad.
get the nickname?
How come who didn't? Who?
Danny.
Danny.
Because it wasn't cool enough for the
At the
nickname.
time, he was
No.
writing something else. So he had his name already.
Yeah.
And that just stuck with
I remember
Thor.
as kids, I threw a piece of ice at him. He started crying.
If he challenged you to a fist fight right now.
He lives in Arizona.
Okay, that's
Go.
perfect.
Oh,
That's perfect.
We can make a Central Valley
Yeah,
like
he's been wanting to have a podcast
boxing
in
match.
Arizona.
Yeah, we can do a
I
boxing
box.
match.
I feel like if you guys follow me on social media, I like post shit that I box.
All right. Thor says he can take you. That's fine.
Hey,
Real quick, just have
Danny,
Instagram, so we're
sure.
good.
hey, Michael, make it happen. He's the new sponsor for the Thor boxing match.
Central Valley
Look,
podcast.
look,
Yeah.
real quick.
Central
we'll
Valley
show the fucking
matches.
thing up there.
Which one?
The
Thor
Thor
hammer.
hammer. There you go, people.
All
You
of them
see
are
that?
I would say all of them are that.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Thor.
Or
He's in our presence right
Yeah.
now. Oh, hell. Everybody
Micah.
wants to
Alright,
speak
don't be
with
weird.
you.
Hey, have you ever had a nickname?
No, Micah's my name. And then people
I feel like
sometimes-
it's unique enough though.
Yeah, sometimes people
You guys
say
can follow
Mike
me
or
at
Mikey,
Duffy
and I'm
Murphy.
like, no.
You literally
Sorry,
have
Thor,
a
I'm plugging
cousin named
myself.
Mikey
Dude.
to where you
Can you
can't.
teach him?
And no, he was my first kid I ever coached in basketball.
Really?
Yeah. I've done one podcast before, and I was like, oh, God, I'm never repeating any of that.
What was your first podcast? What
Yeah,
was
Mike
it
is
on?
hurt.
Yeah. I didn't pop your cherry. Man.
Oh.
What the hell?
No,
That's kinda
I
crazy.
did one.
That's
Pop mine.
I thought.
I did one. It was family friend. And
What'd you guys talk about?
so
This?
his.
Did you guys ask
no,
about me?
His topic, and they do a different one each week, I guess. But the one that they asked me was like, just on like, hey, stories that you've done on vacation.
All right, let's hear it. Stories
Well-
you've done on vacation. That's this podcast. Now we're taking over.
Holy shit!
You said you had a crazy story or something on vacation.
So many.
Yeah, all right, well, let's hear
So
one
many.
of them.
So basically, your
A
story.
little closer, but
lot
you're
of-
good. Oh, you're
So-
good.
No, yeah. So basically, your story, I was like, hey, I have a lot of those, but yours is told a little bit better and don't involve like.
Extracurricular or poop? What happened with yours?
No, I'm
Go
not.
ahead. No, you're talking about. You just said it.
God damn it. So, no, it's kind of good to tie in.
Full circle here. Go on.
Yeah, no, because we talked about how we found out I'm allergic to animal protein.
Yeah.
Right.
So one of the byproducts of being allergic to animal protein is that
You shit.
you just constantly shit your pants
Really?
Oh man.
all the time. All like twice daily.
I feel like that's normal.
Okay, look, real quick. That's pretty.
I feel like that's on par for everybody else.
Yeah. That's a sign of a healthy bowel movement.
Yeah.
No, well, the reaction from all of you sounds like, oh, god damn.
There you go.
You know.
Wait, do you mean literally in your pants, or are you like you?
No.
Oh, okay. Like
I
you
just
poop.
meant that
That's
Take a
where my
shit.
reaction came from.
you're going, I got 2 minutes. And you're Forrest Gumping it all
Really?
the way there.
Yeah,
Well, I
that-
feel like that's most guys who wait until the very last minute.
Yeah,
Well, the thing
that's
is,
life, man.
I let my shit marinate.
You never got to
Hey,
pick. You never got to
like
pick
that
the
guy
last
with the
minute.
girl.
No, but sometimes it's like when you're on vacation. It's just
Hey,
like,
that's my
apparently
boy.
I don't poop.
That's my boy. So I know him personally. He was- the guy that was like that he stuck his finger in a girl's butt
And he hit
Oh.
shit on his pants.
I wouldn't be saying that out loud, man. That's my boy personally.
My boy knows how to use his finger. okay?
That's the homie. I'm not gonna expose him.
Mikey, you should
But-
have
Let him in.
other people's DMs. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God. It's all good. I'm just never going to tell my parents that I've been here.
Shit.
Stop! I heard you promoted your business on Central Valley Podcast.
Hey, you guys want to know something funny? My aunts and mom respond to every one of my stories with no context. No context. It'll be like fucking heart faces. So like, and usually it'll be a picture of me or some shit. Or like when I'm doing there's tell me a secret responses. So it'll be a picture of me
Yeah.
and a response.
And they're putting like
I'm
heart
just-
faces like
Yeah.
And so them going,
I
you
refried
better not
beans."
hit my boy. I'll fucking fuck you up.
Some shit like that is wildly inappropriate. It's like I know for a fact
Hard
y'all don't read
eyes.
any of
They
these
just
things.
react.
Yeah.
Oh, look at our mijo.
My young
Look at our
Daniel is
mijo.
really
Oh my
working out there.
So at this point in the podcast, shout out to Thore's mom and aunt.
Number one's work at my Theos. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, my parents are gonna fucking hate this podcast.
yo, was it your mom or your?
I've
aunt?
definitely met your
Wrong.
parents before you.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
Why do you have to say it like that?
No. So it was definitely like a house party of your aunt and
Oh,
uncles.
by Sammy and Laura, right?
by
Michael's mom and
probably.
dad.
Really nice
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Or what it is.
Mikey and Scott's parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they grew up or where they lived was like 2 doors down to one of the families I grew up with, and and
gotcha.
we were all
Which ones?
super tight. The Bennetts.
Yeah. Thor, what were you gonna say? I don't know. You said you were about to say something.
I got
Sorry.
distracted. I'm sorry. I started checking my
I
Instagram.
was like, this guy's fucking bored already. He's checking his Instagram right now.
Oh, okay, my fault.
You know, all my parents or something like that.
Oh,
wait.
I think I had done like a giveaway or some shit, and I was like, comment below for like rules and shit. And I think either your mom or your aunt or someone responded and was like, I don't like the language he's using. And I was like, I think you had reposted it just to like show support or something.
Oh, yeah. I do remember
And I commented,
this.
I was like, I'm sorry. My fault.
Yeah, whatever, dude. There's always ants on.
Dude, I think one of the best podcasts you did was with your parents.
Oh, I know. I need to have them back on.
Yeah,
Maybe I should have a whole family podcast. That'd be out of hand.
That'd be kind of
but,
sick.
that'd be dope, dude.
Meet
It's
the-
kind of a small
Have
room,
it do
so-
a full like reaction
meet the family.
of just you just have them react to like the wildest shit that you like actually edit out.
Oh, dude, my dude, I've been ashing on myself over
I'm
here.
all, dude. I wore black and like.
At least do it in the fucking candle, dude.
I know.
At this point, man,
At this point, hey, we're at hour 57,
always
so we
move
have to go at least 30 more minutes.
30 more minutes? Okay.
Is it that long
Hey.
to break the record?
Do you guys want to go back
At
to the
least.
stories, or are we doing?
I guess we can
Let's
try.
do more stories.
Who the hell
These were
cares?
incredible.
Yeah.
Just keep on going.
I smoked 2 cigars.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
really?
why.
This is my second
Yeah.
I'm
one.
halfway into
Duffy,
one.
because you keep not light it again, Duffy.
Light it again.
Boy.
Duff, you're doing the least right now.
I was light,
Yeah, come on, bro.
No, I was lighting up like it was all foggy in front of the camera. I was like, I should probably fucking stop.
We don't care. It's an audio
We're gonna have
podcast
the,
first, video second.
Lighter.
It definitely adds to the ambiance. You're just
All the
making a
smoke.
bad filming decision by not smoking towards it.
I love it. Everybody always like tells you, Duffy, about stuff like, hey, you gotta stop doing, or not stop. They're like Jose was like, oh, Duffy will edit it out or whatever, and you're like, yeah, look at me, and I'm like, I'll edit it out.
He's got it.
Every time you take photos for a property for me, like there's something in the background, I'm like, oh yeah, he'll edit it out, even though I know you're not.
Dude,
Yeah, he's got me. Don't worry.
one
about
of the shots, and one of the shots of the most recent reel I made for you, your water bottle was in it, but it was like a better shot. Because then I did like 4 fucking shots, and your water bottle was in it. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, and I took it out, and did like 3 more shots, but I was like, I'm gonna use it. It was like
Put
a
it back
reel.
in. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I didn't even notice it, man.
That's good. Well, I mean,
Okay, how do you guys feel about this?
okay.
Checked out mentally for my relationship, but I found out I'm pregnant, so I'm staying.
Ooh.
That feels rough. Like, I feel like you should just leave him.
If you're checked out mentally, but you're pregnant.
I feel like the kid probably
Well,
deserves.
you're checked out mentally.
Well, I guess you got 9
Physically,
months
you're
to
checked
figure it out.
in.
Facts.
I feel like maybe figure it out for a couple months before the kid gets here.
Or
Okay.
I know where you're going with this.
I'm not gonna say
I know where you're
it.
going with this.
Is your next question?
Now
What trimester
I'm
are
with
you
the
in?
liberals, okay?
We're gonna see the
Central
state
Valley, it's a good mixing pot, you guys. You
We're
got
gonna see the
both.
state of America in about 4 months, and when this comes out, we might edit it. You know.
Or, I guess that just really depends on your personal beliefs on the or.
No, I mean, that makes no difference to me, but she should probably break up with dude.
Well, it depends. How tall and athletic is the dad?
I actually don't know that, so.
That's a keep or get rid of situation.
Is it really?
Stay, the how tall and athletic.
Real quick,
is
I'm not
has-
that tall, so like.
Tall and
Or
athletic.
athletic. Like,
Tall and athletic in a bad situation is
Saves
not
it?
part of a save the relationship. That's more of a hey, my kid might be
it might be D1.
hey,
yeah.
I'm not saying go for that. That's horrible life
Make it through
advice.
18 years.
Well, let's ask
I'm
God.
just saying. I wish I was 4 inches taller. Fuck all you.
Hey, me too, bro. Damn.
That's all of us.
For real.
Be in the goddamn Olympics right now.
5'7" on a good day, damn it.
I got nothing but bad days.
I hit 5'9" when it was
I'm so good
116
looking.
out.
I'll take it. I'm talented
Hey.
and good looking. God could give me everything.
How-
The tweets
Are
don't
you
lie.
6 foot?
The tweets don't lie. No.
You're 5'11"?
I have always consciously told every single person in my entire athletic life that I'm not.
Well, what are you?
I am.
Gay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey,
Married. Clearly married.
this
Sorry,
is.
I thought you were coming out. I thought you were coming out.
This is not about exposing the truth.
Yeah.
This is about what we want to.
Let's see the differences here.
Single
So do you
parent.
guys do you guys like being married?
I am 5'10"
and a
and
half.
3/4.
You got to throw in the 3/4 in there.
I used to say I was
No,
5'11",
I am.
but I'm fine.
No, I'm 5'10" and 3/4.
Okay.
And I have told every single person in the athletic world that I'm exactly that. And when I was at UC Merced,
Gang.
Gang. Bobcats.
when when they put out the athletic roster for the volleyball team, which I was on. Hey,
You can throw that out there.
Wait, you play volleyball?
no, I was.
Since
I
when?
might have been the captain. I might have been the captain. I was kind of good. But
My mom and dad. met
so
volleyball.
I was on there, and our coach filled out the roster
was
and
also
put
me.
put me at 6 foot, and I told him, "Fucking fix that. Don't
Don't throw me out.
don't do that. I am not going to be one of those people that says I'm 6 foot when I fucking am not."
If I was close enough, bro, I would take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I would
literally,
do it
if I was your height,
used
I would
to-
take
Hey,
it.
I used to take 5'11", and
If-
then Kai measured out to be 5'11", and he's like a taller than me. I was like, well, I guess I'm definitely not 5'11". I think I'm 5'10".
So if I was trying to get recruited,
you be 6 foot,
I would be like, yeah,
6
6 foot. I'll put 6 foot.
Hey man, you
But
should have
here-
represented USA.
Here's the thing. I got onto UC Merced when I was 3 years older than
Everybody.
being able to be recruited by a D1 school
Oh.
to where I was just like,
Didn't matter.
no, we're going to tell
So
the
you went
fucking
to
truth
school-
at this point.
So you went to a JC.
I went to the
by-
JC. I
No, by
fully dropped out.
You went to JC and joined a frat.
Well, I was in a, well, that did not help in that situation.
But
And
then you
you know,
moved back. And
I
you-
moved back to Merced.
And then how did
said,
you get?
I'm gonna get my shit together and went to
I'm gonna play
Merced
volleyball.
well, that part was always like they were just like, hey, we're having a team. You're gonna be on it. We promised it's gonna happen. And I was like,
Didn't happen.
sure. Well, it eventually did, but luckily it was as slow as I was, so it was all good.
Do they start? Does a UC start out? At
In fact, that was
D5
half a
or
year.
Something?
NAIA.
Not eligible.
I don't know what that
So no, NAIA
You're
is
just saying.
I don't know. You're saying
Yeah,
stuff I
you're
don't know
saying
about.
things.
No alien invasion in AI.
so there's NCAA
AA.
1, 2, 3, 4, NAIA 1, 2,
What were you?
NAIA 1.
Wow, top of your class.
It's right there. It's
Oh yeah.
You're almost there.
At the
Number
cups of
one.
NCAA 4.
So they didn't have the age
Video game?
restrictions. It was just like, how many years have you been going to college? You're a freshman. You can be 45 if you wanted to. And sometimes when we played other teams, there would be some dude where I was just like, oh, you got out of the army and you're going to take some like classes and you're really fucking good at this. So you're on the team. And
That's like most NCAA.
I have a homie who's like,
no, that was a whole lot of NAIA type things.
You have a homie who.
Yeah.
who went to the army
Me?
for sure.
Yeah.
Not you. Definitely not you.
No, I was finishing an army.
Oh, I know. I was like Marcus. I was like, you did?
But he like
Army.
went to the army and then got his school tuition completely paid for that way.
Yeah, and then what did he do?
And now he's like at Berkeley. Like he's in
Nice.
his master's or doctorate for Berkeley.
Because you get like hella school paid for, right? If you're in the army.
Is it 100%?
Don't
For
call me
your
on that.
under-
I don't know.
Yeah.
for
I
your
haven't.
for your
You guys-
underclass,
You can get a house.
for sure.
Then you hit me up.
No, you for sure get it full paid for.
Like 4 years at least.
If you did a certain amount,
It's like if you did
of
your
time
four
Percentage
served-
wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's if you do 4 years in the army, I think you can get 4 years of school.
Shout out my boy Dennis. Really proud of you.
Dennis.
Smart.
Shout out Dennis. Shout out Danny for making
No,
it
I had family go both route. Like, my cousin was in the movie.
Top Gun.
Not on purpose.
Top Gun.
No, it was a
Passion of the Christ.
No, it was
No,
a-
that was him.
it was a documentary, so it was like real life shit.
Aw.
He was
Was it?
and it won, or it was at least nominated for Academy Awards. It was called Restrepo.
Never heard of it.
It's
No.
not to be mean. I just never heard of it.
Restrepo. Look it up, Duff.
No, it's small, but it was a really big deal about 10 years
2010.
ago.
Okay.
Oh,
Documentary.
yeah, literally 10 years ago.
Restrepo
That's
is
dope.
an American
Documentary
I
about the
can't read.
Afghanistan war.
Words.
Documentary
A lot
film.
of words.
So
Scott,
it
sit this
was.
one out.
No, hey, here's the thing.
Hey, far away, he's good.
I
Far
don't
away,
have
he's
to
good.
read.
Yeah, you can read far away, apparently.
I don't have to read.
Oh,
I can
God.
do the whole thing.
It got
Yeah.
best documentary
Um,
at the Sundance Film Festival.
I just want to know which one's your
Yeah.
cousin.
Oh, so it's Sundance that it did
What's
really
your
well
cousin's
at.
name?
Well, he actually refused to sign the
NDA or whatever.
the
basically.
NDA, but he's in the movie twice
That's tight.
because of when things that weren't tight happened. He was there, and they were like, "Well,
They pay him out or something.
no, he wasn't petty or anything like that."
I'd be.
Would you-
He-
Dude,
I
I'd be
mean,
such a bitch.
he,
my
he
money,
totally could be, and he was in his right. But he just decided, yeah, whatever. You can't.
the white shoes, dog.
Not on the Air Forces, man.
Shit.
If those were black,
Yeah.
you'd be fucked up right now.
Yeah, I actually have a black pair of Air Forces just sitting in my house.
Do you just wear those when you're like,
I
about to do
never
some
wear them.
fucking crime?
12 feet, 12 pounds.
he
You
just
bought it
sits
from his
all day
upstairs
ashing.
neighbor.
He just sits all day ashing in them.
yeah. It's for
He
when I
only wears
feel like
those when
doing
he drinks
crime.
Here's my ashtray. Just pull out some black Air Force. It's just fucking, yeah, just
Look,
go ahead.
I got some black Air Forces.
They're
I only
blacked
wear
out.
them when
What
I go
can you
painting.
do to 'em?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's like my fucking elite.
You're like, yeah, I'm committing federal offenses. I wear black Air Forces.
It makes me feel like part of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, this is what I
Don't
do.
check for shoe treads. Thor's never, ever
I
tied
wear
to train.
different shoes. Okay,
Trains-
real quick. I got different
Trains are a federal crime.
shoes. I got
Thor's
different
like,
shoes.
whoa, those are black Air Force One prints. I'm wearing white ones today. So
You
Clearly
should
it.
see that. You
Different.
should see that. You know.
He's got black Air Forces on. This is going to be a tough arrest. He's going to fight back for sure.
yeah, he's resisting. You're like, just put your hands behind your back. Get on the fucking ground.
Yo, I got pulled over yesterday, bro.
For what?
I was coming
That
back from.
scares me.
I was
Me too.
Should.
the same. I'm heavily tattooed, bro. I'm brown. So like, the car just stacked against me already.
Yeah.
I
Pre
was-
20 years old, I got
huh?
through. I got away with 17 pullovers.
God damn.
Whoa.
And
That's not white privilege.
hey,
No, that's Jesus
no,
privilege.
it's 100%.
a little
No,
more.
it's 100%. And post turning 20, I am 4 for 4 with getting a ticket. Notice the numbers way down.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I can't
That's
afford that
crazy.
shit.
Hey,
I drive so fucking slow now.
So why'd you get pulled over?
Okay, I was speeding. My car is super fucking fast, so I don't even realize I'm doing like how fast I'm doing. It's M340 or some shit. It's BMW.
What is it? BMW?
2021.
Wow.
I just had to flex a little bit. You know, just throwing that out
I
there.
feel that driving my mom's Toyota, I can't feel that shit. I'm speeding the whole time.
I got
You
an
can't.
Acura. It's actually
You
like a
can't.
luxury vehicle. Have you ever heard of it?
Ass hog.
Yeah. Fucking has a 19-gallon tank.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why
Can
this
you
guy always
not?
hitches a ride to me when we're
Yeah.
seeing properties.
You can't.
I just want to
I'm
hang
gonna go
out,
to the
Marcus.
I'm
You
gonna go
can't
with
feel a difference between 15 and 50 miles per hour on these new cars, and it's just
Yo,
horseshit.
Look
And
up
I'm
a
just like, these
2021
suburban
BMW.
moms are
Oh, I just
fucking
did.
speeding like a motherfucker,
Hey, how
and you
fast
can't
does it
do
go
it.
though?
Honestly, I'll be doing like
Is
100
it this
and
car?
not realize
This
it.
car right
I got
here?
pulled over.
What color are
last-
you? What color
I'm
you
black.
got? The black one?
M340.
Oh.
I would say you're like a light Spanish. I'm so sorry.
I thought my Donald Trump comment was a little. I'm glad to know that.
That was good.
Like I said, we have both liberal and conservatives.
We're going
Yeah.
so hard on this
was good.
one.
That was good.
There's a lot of editing. Sorry,
can't come
Micah.
out.
I just want
You
to
can
know
do
that we've
this
all been
shit.
drinking. We've all
Once
been
again,
drinking.
you guys are like no editing going on.
That's my car. So that's my
Oh,
car.
God.
I got a little like front limp thing on it. So
Oh, I've seen you take off from the gym before. Yeah,
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 yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a nice car, whatever. I was doing like 88, all right, which
In
is
60.
Dude, just say 105. 88 sounds like okay.
That's like
As
average.
far
Okay.
as the cops
Take it for
are
going 88?
concerned, he
that's
was
what he
going
told
88.
me. I wasn't even aware of it. I was apparently switching lanes too fast, and he was like, "Do you know how fast you were going?" I was like, "Nah," and he was like, "Oh, okay, you were doing 88 and you switched over lanes pretty fast." I was like, "Oh, okay, for sure." Gave him my like license registration. He's like, "Do you got your insurance on you?" I was like, "Yeah." Let me look it up on my phone. So he takes my license, takes it back to his car, and then I look up my fucking my insurance, and he comes back and he was like, "All right, what you're gonna do is pull up speed on the on ramp, and then you're gonna build up speed, then you're gonna merge and watch your speeding." I was like, "You don't need my insurance anymore?" And he's like, "No, you're fine."
Dude, he let you go? No ticket?
Yeah, dude.
So I got pulled over last week coming back from Gilroy, right?
Yeah.
I was going 88. No.
88.
Yeah,
Say
no, I think he was like,
Magic number.
but I was passing up another car. That shit was going slow.
Yeah.
It's probably this guy.
And his mom's
No,
Toyota.
you'll know if it's me
I was trying to pass
because
up
it
Scott
takes
and his
a
mom's
long
Toyota.
time.
Yeah, no, the guy just pulls me over, right? And my glove box is just a fucking mess. So I open it up to get my registration, and as I open it up, I forgot that a friend of mine had gave me a little shooter of whiskey, and it was in there. He just looks at it. I'm just like, oh, this guy's gonna call me out for this. He just surprisingly doesn't say shit about it. So, anyways, give him my
Just takes it.
registration. Yeah, I just take it in front of him. Takes my registration, comes back. He's like, "This is for your old BMW." And I'm just like, "Oh shit, give him the new one." And he comes back, gives me a ticket. So I didn't have as much luck as you, man. But
You know what?
maybe
dude?
I did because he didn't call it the liquor.
I don't know if it was like it was raining last night, so I don't know if he like got some call that he was like, "Oh, I gotta be out."
Yeah.
He was, but dead ass, I did like 88 the whole way home.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, especially
right outside
if
of
you-
Fresno.
Come get him, boys.
Yeah. Jeez.
I was like, thank fucking God, bro. Is this not like pretty privilege or what is it? But I'm taking it because that.
It's definitely pretty privileged.
Oh yeah.
I'll let him hit.
The cop. Yeah. Exactly. Where I was going. The cop was like, "Hey, wait, can I hit?" And
Double check his handle on Twitter.
wait, you're
See-
Thor with 5 E's and an underscore? Oh shit.
Hands you
Fun
back there.
fact, I got locked out of my original Instagram, so I had to put the underscore.
Were you just normally Thor with 5 E's? Or
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I see those beans in the back of your car.
You guys remember when there was like that whole Ebola thing going on?
Yeah.
Someone was like, if you type in the cure to Ebola, it'll like do something. So I
Like,
typed
give you
it in.
good luck.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Thor's like, yeah.
It just logged me out, and I had to reset my password. I didn't have the fucking access to my old Instagram password or email. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that happened to me with my original Micah Daly account. Like, there's no other Micah Daly, but I still have the Instagram because I can't fucking log into it.
it's rough.
So annoying.
Dude, I remember at the office the other day just looking up our names.
Oh yeah,
Look, there's only one Micah Daly.
I told you there's only one Micah Daly, but surprisingly, there's not as many Marcus Rodriguez as
There's
you
a
might
couple.
think.
Yeah.
There's a couple, but
There's not
like,
that many,
that
though.
much.
I rank like I think maybe 3rd on Google.
I found a guy with my exact name.
Thor or Daniel?
Daniel. Daniel Munoz. He's like a fucking East Coast singer and shit, and he's like pretty fucking famous. I was like, good for him. If I could sing,
I would
That'd be
take his place.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Micah, do you have anyone that you've ever Googled
That.
with the same name?
No, there's nobody.
Ever.
Ever. Look up Micah
Anywhere.
Daly.
So we have 2 anomalies right now.
Because
One
go
guy
to
did-
image-
my name is
Look,
obscure as fuck.
It's all him.
it's
It's all him.
Go to images now.
Hey,
Or
what's your
after
last
that.
name?
There's 3 pages of me, bro.
Levacy.
Scott
Spelled weird.
Levacy.
I would
Like,
say it like
all the Reddit posts is
That's
my
all him.
moon.
All right, look up Scott
Well,
Levacy.
I'm the most popular
Yeah,
version
There's
of my
Lindsay.
name.
There's a homie Lindsay.
Yeah,
There-
why is she there? Click
Why
on that.
is-
There's
Sorry.
literally no one with the same name at all.
Nobody, no.
No, this
That's
is
so weird.
Nude
y'all see my
selfies.
client over there.
But that one, no, that selfie of that chick.
Yeah, that's my homie Lindsay.
Yeah, her
I
name's
tattoo
Lindsay.
her. I've
But
done her
it's
whole
not
sleeve.
Lindsay, my wife.
Yeah.
Click
Oh,
on that.
weird.
Why does it say that?
It's the middle of the podcast. You're probably thinking about that giant pile of junk in your backyard. Where, hey, that's where Scott Levacy comes in with Be Junk Free Merced. Everybody has stuff that's taking up space, but not everybody has the time or equipment to do something about it. And that's where Scott comes in. If you have junk overtaking your garage, yard, that spare room, or even a storage unit, go ahead and give them a call at 209-233-1519. Once again, that's 209-233-1519. He'll get you an estimate, and he'll make the process go as smooth and easy as possible. Thanks again, Scott. This podcast is brought to you by Thore. If you're in the Central Valley area and you're looking to get a tattoo, look no further than this dude right here. He's a versatile artist that specializes in black and gray realism. He's located in Merced at the Merced Tattoo and Piercing Company, and if you'd like to get in contact with him, please reach out to him on Instagram. That's @_Thore with 5 E's, or stop by the shop in the beginning of the month, and that's the best way you guys can make an appointment. Thanks again, Thor.
That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out
If
to
you-
alcoholics. Yeah.
If you want to get humbled, go over
I
to
got nothing.
510 and just be like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
dude.
making
I have
money.
clients that
I've
bartend
been, yeah, I was
there.
gonna say,
Yeah.
I've been to 510, and some people are like, they'll just buy everybody drinks there, and I'm like, I'm here like on a random ass day, like I can only imagine.
I'm here
how
like
many-
on a Tuesday,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, I
Like,
can only imagine how much you. And then my cousin was like, no, I'm gonna buy him a drink, and then
They're just like, nah, son.
no, they were like, no, if you buy us a drink, we're gonna buy everybody else a drink again, and then you'll have to buy everybody else a drink.
Look, guys, I don't want to take this bottle of whiskey home.
okay.
all right,
We're pretty fucking
We're
close,
pretty
bro.
far.
We started a whole
Really?
lot.
Because at the beginning of this podcast, you said if there's any left, I'm gonna take this home.
Yeah, I did. That was my hint. I don't want to take it home.
I 100%.
I'll take it home. We need
I-
alcohol in my house.
Hey, I'll take it to the sauna.
As soon as
I'm
it's-
just on
These guys spend a lot of time in the sauna together.
Podcast in the sauna.
Hell yeah.
The mics would go out though. That's the only thing.
We could only have like a 10-minute podcast.
We could just put the heater on in here and we could just sweat it out and have our
take
shirts
our
off, you
shirts
guys. Let's do it right now.
I'll take off my shirt, bro.
Can I do my pants?
Hey,
We can do a shirtless podcast, you guys.
If he's down, I'm down. No.
Look,
If you guys are down, I'm down.
I'm like, let's take our
I've
shirts
spent
off.
a lot of money on my
I'm not-
tattoos,
you are
all
too.
right?
I'm not.
Let's take our shirts
I'm
off.
not-
Let's take our shirts off.
Okay.
All right, hey, we're oh fuck.
Toughies in the
This, I'm not even. Hey, yeah.
Definitely take your shirt off.
You take your fucking shirt off right now.
All right, come on, Jesus.
Hey,
Jesus.
It's cool.
Jesus.
Don't act like you weren't on that cross.
I'm gonna be second most tatted here.
Second most. I think you're probably more tatted than me. You probably have more tattoos
I just
than
got
me.
shit tattoos.
This
Yeah,
motherfucker.
look, I have like
209.
80% of my tattoos.
Hey, anyways, Thor.
I don't know where we're at, but
So yeah, real estate.
I need. I'll put this on backwards.
hold up, I gotta take
All
a
right,
minute.
hey baby, it's nice to see you. How disappointed in me are you?
Did you drink all these beers?
I mean, you did not drink it.
Are we all shirtless for the podcast?
Wait,
Yeah.
Why are we shirtless? I don't know, man, but we
The-
are.
the answer is
I
no.
gotta do that too.
There's one of them I didn't.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
I just felt like screaming.
We're starting with the Duff Man.
No!
Yeah. What's episode 69? You know what's going on.
I hope that you don't have big expectations based off the episode number.
No, like in the beginning of this podcast, I was totally joking about having
Still
three
on my
sponsors,
fitness
but
journey. I
like,
need to be in the sauna a little more, all right?
guys, I may only have 3 sponsors at the end of the time. Like, like, yeah.
We're going all that. Hey, we're just hoping the editing team is so fucking.
okay.
We are the editing team, man.
Micah, work your fucking magic. We're
These are
fucked
the
if
only
you
two
don't.
you need, okay?
We same day edit.
We're small businesses.
Holy shit.
And that's why you need to support local. Support our small businesses.
Hey, it's all good. No one watches this shit.
Dude, I can't believe how many sponsors I have.
Not anymore.
No one. Hey, no one can.
Yo, I'm gonna be famous one day. I need to chill out, bro. Like,
No one has
Oh shit.
Dude, no. Dude,
I'm gonna be
no.
honest with you.
Hey.
At least a couple of my followers are definitely gonna watch this shit.
No, that's right.
Now you go live.
100%.
Now you go live.
100%. Hey, who here thinks Their parents are the most disappointed in them right now.
Absolutely not. I pay for my mom's mortgage.
No, you're good.
Like,
Okay.
None of us were gonna guess you.
no, what are they gonna do?
Mijo, it's not you. It's okay.
It's the rest of them.
The one
Whoa.
with the face tattoos?
Hey,
Successful.
what is it? You're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with.
Damn. Look at that.
We all easily got convinced to take off our shirts.
Yeah, it wasn't even that looking like hard at all.
Now we understand how that guy convinced Micah to go upstairs.
Hey, we didn't even have to give you a joint, man.
Hey, real quick, I got some boots in my car. With for you, I'll let them go for 100. Normally, hey, they're 180.
Oh shit.
180 comes with a cell
I
phone.
know a guy. I was in his upstairs. He's gonna give it to me for 90, man. Can you match that?
Look, okay. How
The
many
white
Instagram
ones?
followers does he have,
Those
though?
are shit.
All I asked in return is you give me a new pair of boots.
A new Garoppolo jersey.
Hey, you don't like them though? Like, what's going on here? You don't like the boots in my car? Like,
You just have to give me ones that are better for more. Easy trade.
Just gotta hey,
I just don't like boots. What are we voting for soon? What is that? Registered?
What are you
about?
talking about?
Prop 27.
I don't know.
no, dude.
In November, the
Are you guys
Wait,
registered?
It's about gambling.
I'm
Yeah.
it's
I
like
am
it's like
100%
congressmen and stuff.
Oh.
Is it November?
What?
Okay.
November. You
Yeah, I
guys,
gotta go door to door.
this coming up month, please be prepared to vote.
So real quick,
I'm 100% registered.
my birthday always falls on fucking election day. That shit's the worst.
Why?
I just
Not like
vote.
it's Christmas.
I just vote.
Let me tell this story real quick. Let me tell this story.
Okay, go.
I got arrested I took myself to New York for my birthday one year.
Just to get arrested?
2000 what? What year is
Do
this?
that
I don't
shit
really
here.
remember. It was a couple years back.
But
But-
like 2015 or 2016, 17,
16,
18.
17. 16, 17 for sure.
19.
One of those. All my friends were supposed to go.
For what? He
They
stole
all-
a black New York hat?
Oh, no wonder you have a New York hat. You got arrested there.
All my friends were supposed to go. They all fucking bailed last minute. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna still go. Obviously, I did graffiti. I was painting the whole time.
The trains, the federal fences. Go.
No, I got and I was painting an abandoned building in Brooklyn and got caught. And fucking
How? There's no one there.
so the undercover cops rolled up and was like, hey, get over here. And I was like, two big dudes in the middle of the night telling me to get over here.
I went.
No. The answer is no.
So you ran?
So I ran. I hopped the fence. My jacket got caught in the fence. They're like laughing and shit. And I pull it. Yeah. Yeah, I pull it down and I take off like jogging a little bit. I switch up my like description a little bit and
Pause. Why'd you choose to jog instead of run?
because they were laughing. I was like, cops would be chasing me. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, these ain't cops, whatever. And I take off down the block a little bit, and then an undercover cop car rolls up on me and was like, hey, get over here. And I was like, fuck.
Thor, God of Thunder, get over here.
So I turn around, take off running, and then I hear like, I'm gonna shoot you. And I hear the taser load up, so I start zigzagging.
I start juking.
Serpentine.
Real quick, tasers only shoot straight. You know, I knew I had it.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm sure you say the same about Micah.
You guys should take your shirts off.
Whoa, how did this happen? Four guys shirtless in my podcast.
It's a really small room, by the way.
Dude, you're telling me.
Hey, now turn the heat off. I turn the air off. We're sweating.
This is on the podcast already.
I gotta have a real meaningful podcast before this one, you guys. I gotta have one that brings a community and then one that just fucking tears it apart. Sorry, you got arrested, Thor. Go on.
Been there.
So, okay.
We'll go next.
So I run around the block and they cut me off. I just turned back around the way I came and I just run back around. This time a cop's actually chasing me. There's no way he's catching me. Mind you, I'm in Tim's.
jogging.
Hey, no way. he's getting
Full
close.
jog.
Yeah, this guy.
Everyone can see this guy in peak physical.
Hey, the cops
Physique
are like,
right
stop
now.
right there. We want to hit. We want to hit.
Name a cop who can catch up to this.
Little does he
shit.
know, I've been sitting in the sauna.
I be on the Stairmaster 10 minutes a day. So, okay, I run around. This cop says to me, "There's no way he was catching me," but his partner's in the cop car, fucking chasing after me, and he catches up to me, and I'm already on top of a fence by this point. I realize that it leads to an empty lot that's enclosed, and I was like, "Fuck, this sucks." At this point, like, all right, I'm just gonna give myself up. I was like, "Put your hands on the ground." I put my hands on top of my head. Slams me to the ground.
Well, follow directions. I kidding.
These fucking cops, man.
Yeah, you're still fucking standing? No.
Pulls a gun out and he was like, "You feel that? That's a fucking gun on the fucking your head. If you move, I'll blow your fucking brains out." I was like, "Whoa." Really unnecessary. I was just tagging on shit. There's no reason for any of this.
Trying to spread art in our.
My
No.
bad.
I don't fucking think so.
So, anyways, they arrest me. I go to central bookings for like a day or two. And
A day or two? No, come on. You
Is
remember.
it 1 or 2
What
days?
is your
You know.
jail? What is
okay,
your
because I got
jail?
arrested in the nighttime.
No, it was
Day or two.
not that I know.
I got arrested in the nighttime.
Not that I know, but if it passes midnight, you don't know if you count it as 1 or
Yeah,
2 days.
So I got arrested in the nighttime, and then, mind you, my birthday falls on President's Day.
So the 3-day weekend every year?
Whatever the fuck it is. Anyways,
That's
there was
pretty
one fucking judge for New York. One judge for like the whole central booking system. So everything's moving super fucking slow. At
Where-
this point, I'm starting to get worried if I'm gonna make my
Would you say they're jogging?
Yeah, maybe if they weren't jogging, they would have fucking got out of there.
Not a full sprint.
Started jogging away.
just a light jog, you know? What I mean? Like,
Definitely could have seen more cases that day if they were trying a little bit harder.
Get home for President's Day.
I don't know if I'm gonna make my flight home at this point because my flight flies out in the morning. It's like 9 p.m. and I was like, "Fuck, that's gonna be expensive as fuck if I buy a new flight."
Good thing I just made 10 grand.
This is way before, a couple years before, and they're like, we finally get up to see the fucking the judge, the room before the judge, and the people I was with start smoking weed. I was like, how the fuck did you guys get this shit in here? Because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Also, we're about to see the judge. We're about to be free or not free. I don't know what their situation is.
I think they knew they weren't going to be free.
They're like, yo, you want to hit? I was like, no, I'm good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
I'm
Or at least
I'm okay.
20 feet away.
like,
Free or not free? I think it's guilty or not guilty. I was like,
well, no, I was
free
definitely,
means something else.
I was definitely guilty, but I got let go free. All right, so just gonna throw that out there. And so I finally see the judge, and he was like, "Oh, I mentioned that I was like a fucking student, and there's like, oh, do you think you'll be done with finals around December, fucking like 24th or some shit?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I should be."
Good, we'll keep
Here
it
you
till
are.
That sounds like you want
how
to hear
much
that
time
answer.
since then to now? I'm just kidding.
school for a while.
Were ya?
Wait, are you still enrolled in school right now, too?
Yeah, currently.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how much time from now?
Let's not worry about all that.
He
Hey,
didn't
COVID
say in
happened, man,
perpetuity. He
COVID.
just said, "Do you have a final then?"
yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah,
I was like, I
one
should
of
be
many.
done by then.
one a mini."
I'm in the same frat as Scott.
Well, yeah, we like
Aquaman,
to drink.
Jesus, Thor,
That's
you know,
all that requires.
So they let me go. I go back in fucking 10-degree weather. I got arrested in a t-shirt, mind you.
Because it's better than no shirt, right?
I don't know. Right now, no shirt feels pretty good.
Speak for yourself, man. I don't know. I think it's pretty great.
It's fucking cold as shit. I have to try and get a fucking ride back to the Brooklyn station because that's where all my shit is at. And luckily they left me with my wallet, but I have my phone. I can't call a taxi. I'm trying to get a fucking taxi in New York.
It was in those
It-
fucking boots, huh?
It was in the fucking Timbs, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Might be
shit,
even
I had
worse.
been scared and stopped like 4 blocks off.
I think I was wearing like a white t-shirt.
No wonder you were
know?
jogging. You're intense,
Yeah.
man.
And they still couldn't catch me though. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they did.
yeah, we gotta catch you.
Oh.
No, I chose not to jump in the enclosed area.
Yeah. I didn't have anywhere to run. Otherwise, I would have had it.
If they just wouldn't have caught me, I would have been free.
That's the one. That's the one. So
What happened?
I fucking get back to Brooklyn, right? And I get into the fucking police station. They're like, "Hey, you're the guy." Blah blah blah. So I get into these a room full of fucking cops, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're here about the double homicide." I was like,
Oh, shit.
Absolutely not.
So back
No.
what we said earlier, the people who kill animals, do you think they could kill somebody? Thor.
Question.
Apparently
Yeah.
fit the stereotype of.
Because
so
I mean,
confused.
you once painted on something, so you must be in that.
I was so confused. I was like, "Nah, I think you guys got the wrong guy." They're like, "No, you're the guy." And I was like, "No, I'm just here to pick up my shit." You know what I mean? They started disclosing like information that I definitely shouldn't have known. It was in passing, but I was like, "No, this isn't me. I was just here to pick up my shit." And then someone else like pulls me out, and I was like, "Oh, he's not here for that. He's here for to pick up his things from down the way." And then I was like, "What the fuck did I just walk into, bro?" Like,
well,
like into a-
New York.
you
New York. You know the fucking Frank Sinatra song?
wet dream tomato.
New York.
And you can
Hey,
go ahead.
fuck the East Coast, West Coast all day.
No.
So at what point did you buy that hat? Seems like you're a bit caught
Yeah,
up.
so you're a big New York fan.
That's for
Black
the
guy-
memories,
this is black guy,
right?
I just picked this shit up. Like,
You're like, oh yeah, that time I got arrested. People are gonna ask me about it.
So let me wear my New York hat.
I'm wearing New York out on this podcast.
No,
I think
Thor.
he's getting caught up. We're like 2:39 at this point.
Oh, we're good.
That's not important.
don't
That's
matter.
not boring anymore. What's important?
No one watches it anyways.
Oh, Thor has shit to like go to. Like we don't. It doesn't matter.
I ain't got shit to do tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Longest
okay.
one.
Yeah.
So
Not gonna lie, I'm
picked
gonna
up my
be
shit, right?
at 6 a.m.
This is after
but
like
it's
2
fine.
days of nobody being in contact with me.
Mhm.
My mom's got like fucking 30 missed calls. Mind you, I'm on the other side of the country. It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, mom. I just
This
No, I
guy
still got
that
this-
started out light.
I still got
pick
this.
up, my
I still got
fingers
this.
don't
Why
work
did you
that
finish it?
way.
Top it off.
I broke too many fingers to where I could use them properly. Yeah. I was trying to go 3,
It's when he felt shit.
1, and I was like, fuck, none of them work.
I was like, Marcus. I looked at that and then I looked at Scott.
Look at my pinky and think that it's gonna be okay.
What's going on there?
What's going on there, man?
I broke this and this.
Was it volleyball, man? It was volleyball, man.
It keeps re-breaking that way.
Because of
But
volleyball.
no.
I'm so concerned.
Scott,
Trying
talk
to-
to me.
Trying to walk.
You broke
big-
your finger trying to walk?
Trying to walk my big ass puppy.
Oh,
What kind of dog do you have, bro? Like,
So it's
What's
half
its name first off? The name, and then we'll guess what type of dog
Mhm.
it is.
Heimdall.
Heimdall? It's a
It's a Chihuahua.
German?
German,
So
some type of
German
German
Shepherd?
dog,
That's half of it.
half German Shepherd, half something else.
Great Dane? Rottweiler?
That would be both those
Would be
make-
correct, but it's not.
but think. So those both make more sense.
Okay.
So German Shepherd's half of it.
God, I'm so
It's Malamute.
The other half. What did you just say? I think-
Rottweiler?
No,
Malamute.
close.
husky.
No. Sounds like that.
But it's not that.
No, it's not. So not Malamute.
Rusky, Tusky.
So it's the other type of police dog. But it's
Hound dog.
So it sounds French.
Bloodhound?
Starts with an M.
Croissant.
Malamute.
Very close.
Said that.
Exactly what you said.
Maltese?
And that's what they
Mal-
use to make King Shepherd.
Marus.
Malen.
Noma.
Collie.
Wah.
Noma?
So okay. So it's a Belgian.
Melancholy.
So it's a Belgian Malinois.
We're gonna guess that. Malinois. Malinois and what was the other half?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. It's a big ass
And-
dog.
And he ended up being 4 inches longer and 3 inches taller
Look at this
than
funny tweet, guys.
every
Whenever you're done with
type of
You got a
German
tweet?
Shepherd
I got a
ever.
tweet.
What'd you get?
And he's 2
2
years old.
How? And thanks to Wolfstock,
Already.
he's still alive.
He's got at least 8 to 15 years.
All right, boys, let's take a picture real quick.
He's horrible.
All right, here we go like this. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah.
When Micah hit me up for this, I did not think we'd all end up shirtless for some weird reason.
I had an idea that it probably would.
I kept telling Duffy how excited I was about like the fact that
I
was
feel like it started out kind of slow, and then we just hit at a certain point.
yeah.
I told my fiance,
I was like,
this is gonna
in
be
the
a
very
late
beginning. I
one.
was like, you're gonna all have to shit on me back to back to back.
Basically, it's the roast of Micah Daly.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Hey, this is good, man.
No, this is honestly, this is all gold. I don't know what's. I mean,
Release it
What's
all.
gonna stay
Release
and what
it all.
isn't?
no, I mean, I think all of it's gonna stay, honestly. But like,
Well,
But I feel like the people
because
that
at this
listen to it,
point-
though,
at this point, if you get so far into it, then you're already, you know what I mean? You're already enjoying it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got sponsors now, though. We got.
Yeah, we got the 3. Like,
but dude, I think the people that listen to this podcast, like,
Well,
they're
yeah.
fine with all this stuff.
Yeah, and I know. Yeah, exactly.
Let us know.
Yeah, if you
Let us know on Thor's Live.
If you have, to, if you have a
Comment,
problem with this,
Google
He ain't live
review.
anymore, so you can't let us know.
Like,
yeah.
Find us on Audible. Leave us a review there.
I'm gonna leave the first Yelp
I
review.
keep seeing actual middle of California is in Madera on Highway 99.
It splits it, right?
It's
They-
marked by a,
Yeah.
a fucking palm and a pine tree.
Yeah.
It looks like shit. It doesn't-
hence this logo, the palm and the pine tree.
right there. Right there.
They-
But apparently, it's
They
like
pretend
100
to do
miles
it in
east or west.
Visalia as well.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, what?
They
Visalia
they-
claims that shit.
No,
Fuck that.
they claim the logo.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
No,
They're
that's
right
right.
there, Madera, Visalia, right?
Yeah.
Kinda,
I mean,
but
they're far
Fresno's,
enough
like, splitting
away.
the
The worst looking pine and palm tree in the world.
honestly, they do not keep up with that shit at all.
I should have just made it look hella ugly. Like, yeah, this is my podcast symbol. I think the brand itself. I think if I just made more stuff that was palm and pine, people would buy that. Not associated with the podcast. No, no, you're not saying
Hey,
that.
let's get rid of your $1,000 inventory first, bud.
I just paid for it today. I'm waiting for my bank account to take it out. okay?
One day when they say it's fine.
Literally, I was looking at my bank account too, and I was like, once this $1,000 gets taken out, it'll be as if I made no money this month.
And that's where you guys come
And
in.
that's why you guys are here, sponsors.
God
the only reason I got into this podcast, I had to pay for it.
We're
We had to pay for a spot.
Yeah.
We had to
No,
pay to
Thore
hang out
was
with this
super
guy.
early. Then I asked, and he was like, "Fuck, I guess. Like, I guess I'll be a sponsor."
Marcus
to your
is doing it. I
podcast."
guess. I see I got a little
Yeah,
time.
like it seems like all these cool guys are doing it. I guess I'll do it. Now we're all shirtless.
So what's a good topic right now? How do you guys feel about Biden?
Honestly, like, what are you doing? Like a fucking zombie, man. Like Democrats, if you're gonna fight this hard, we gotta like put somebody who's alive in office. Like,
The same thing with the Queen.
yeah, exactly.
She ain't alive.
R.I.P.
Oh, and that's
No,
so
actually,
poignant.
no, I think she
you-
sucked.
No, you're 100% that you saying that he is very much like the Queen as a diehard fucking leftist, while I am like realist enough to be like, yeah, I'm
You live in
not.
Central Valley. You
I'm-
gotta be somewhat realistic.
I like there's got to be something to where I'm like I can at least know your point of view.
Yeah.
Even if I'm like your point of view is dog shit. But I have to have a reason for saying it. But yeah, Joe Biden is
He's not the best representative. of
he's not
the
even
Democratic Party.
the biggest thing is that if we go further left, then all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so extreme." Even
Yeah,
though
it's like you can't
Joe-
be mad at
Joe
the
Most
other
people
side.
fall in the
Please
middle.
everybody, that's a thing.
Joe-
Most
Doesn't
people
matter
fall in
which
the
way you
middle.
go.
Like,
yeah.
for real. Most people fall in the actual
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's these two very, like, right and left. But most people are, like, hereish.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, like I mean, like.
I agree with certain things here, and I agree with certain things there.
Yeah, and I think everybody can see, regardless of whatever side you are, you can see both
Yeah.
sides. Like, I understand that, and I understand that.
Yeah, I always said like Hillary Clinton is like the type of milk that isn't your cup of tea.
Coconut milk. That's
Well, just
Real quick, I like coconut milk. Just
I love
It's
coconut.
like,
Hillary
uh,
Clinton, but I
it's like
Like,
cashew milk.
That's a
Cashew
stretch.
milk?
It's
Well,
like something that you know exists, but you don't know why.
you're just like, okay, Hillary
Goat milk?
Clinton's like
Mother's
Yeah.
milk.
one that I
Oh,
have
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I'm the bad guy now.
Hey,
to where she's like, you have to have oat milk, and I'm like, it's fine in cereal, but it's not really sweet to go with anything that I want for a dessert. And then Joe Biden is literally like, this is milk. Not telling you anything, just someone staring at you.
Dude, I
while
saw-
air quoting it.
real quick,
And you're
we
just like,
should have had Bernie.
is it?
We should have
Is
had
it?
Bernie.
What?
Yeah,
We
but
should have had Bernie. Bernie Sanders.
yeah, Bernie Sanders. He has memes. He's fucking relatable, and
I'm still going for The Rock.
Same. Mostly
I mean-
because I lift. You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
you can find me at the gym at 8 a.m.
Basically, because I'm a spitting image.
So I'm the hardest leftist.
right down the tribal
that there
tattoos,
is.
bro. Yeah.
All right. Hey, I need to talk about getting this shit removed, bro.
I'm
Got
the
this shit with
hardest.
15.
I'm the hardest leftist that there is. And
Ever.
I'm just like,
He's the motherfucking hardest,
Yes.
you guys.
Are you the goat?
He's the
it's pretty
goat.
close. And I go, yeah, I'd like Bernie myself. And
But
There's a buck coming.
Mom, Dad, you're not watching this, so.
Again, we already established
So-
somebody watching this.
like, fuck you.
But hey, I was 100% like, even though he didn't go where I wanted to, he was like, I'm gonna go as far as the math will take me. I was Yang Gang all the way.
Oh yeah.
So Andrew Yang, even though he positioned himself as a moderate, he just was like, I'm only going to put policies supported by science.
Is that the same guy that wanted to give universal income?
Yes, universal basic UBI.
You know
So
what?
I don't know how I feel about that, man.
He wanted to give what?
That's because you're a hard
Universal
worker,
income.
Marcus. You're a
Some
hard
may
worker.
say.
Wait, hold on.
I told you that line though before.
I didn't
Look,
catch that.
Micah.
Hold on.
Yeah, you said I'm not a hard worker.
he
I just like to do enough
But, hey.
to make it look like I
But hey, if more people could afford houses, is that bad for you?
It's not bad for me.
Is that
but-
good for you?
But at the same
It
time, are
might
people going to spend
lower-
that money on houses?
It
Yeah.
might lower
Probably not.
prices for
Real quick,
houses.
What,
because
I
we
missed
sell
the whole
more
shit.
houses,
What was he? What was he
You
doing?
know?
Oh, universal basic income. So it means
Basically
like
giving
everybody
everybody-
gets like $1,000
He-
a month.
Everybody gets an allowance
Yeah.
for doing nothing.
Okay, real quick.
Yep.
I fucking love that as a tattoo artist.
Well, yeah, because people are gonna spend it on
Like,
you.
okay, last year,
And you're on a grind all the
Oh,
time.
what,
time,
2020?
too, on
Pandemic,
top of
bro?
that,
Yeah.
You know?
Once you came back, huh?
I was fucking killing it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you want to pay this much for
Yeah.
a fucking butterfly? Yeah, 500. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was one of them basic bitches.
you don't have no butterflies.
but what
Okay,
was-
real quick.
Everything
Scott?
from the elbow down was post-pandemic.
Do you guys see that like band and shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't offer none of that ever. I like Scott. I made the
Yup.
exception for you.
This is my dog's collar.
I don't do none of that shit.
What is
Ever.
that mountain?
You ever ask me for some shit like that? I'm gonna tell you no.
Oh,
I'm gonna
can
tell
I-
you
I'll
find
get
somebody
into
else.
that.
Can I ask you?
I'm gonna tell you no.
Come on, dude. We got our shirts off.
What?
That's
Ask him
true.
what?
We're pretty sweaty at the sauna
Hey,
every day.
tits
Ask
out.
him
Oh,
what?
ask him again in
Tits
the
out.
sauna.
Tits out.
It's- You're right.
Oh god, my wife hates me so much.
That's why I don't have one.
Same. I'm sadly single.
There's so
too.
much I want to say.
I know there is. I know there is. I told you guys some fucking stories. I'll tell you two after we're off. I told you guys the greatest story when we were going golfing that day.
Post podcast, we'll talk.
Yeah.
I have plenty
This
of
point, I
host
don't even know
stories.
what the
Hey,
point is.
we'll tell you stories after this podcast.
It doesn't even fucking matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Have a
like. This
fucking
point.
great time.
Yeah. Hey,
Dude.
high
love
fives.
it. Yes. Yes. All around.
yes,
All
yes.
around, Marcus.
Duffy.
Boom, boom. Not gonna lie, from all of your
Podcast?
advertisement that I've seen, I thought you were 20 years older.
Who, me?
Yeah.
20 years older? Jesus Christ.
I thought you were 45 the
45?
entire fucking time.
Fucking A.
And I was like,
Best
oh
50
shit,
under
this
50,
dude
you know what I'm
might be
saying?
younger than me.
50 under 50?
50 under 50. They should have that though.
Yeah, everybody can make it.
See, I'm just making sure we
Do I look that old in my photo?
I know.
Holy shit.
Well, I don't think you look that old in that photo. But is it just
good.
because of
It's like the line of
like
work.
real estate agent?
No, real estate agent, everything's static. And then when you walked in, I immediately was like, nope, I was wrong.
You're like way younger than
I brought whiskey and
Way
cigars.
before you took your shirt off.
Yeah.
No, I definitely
I got 209 on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm committed.
Yeah.
You ever seen
Going
you
nowhere.
have like a sign on G Street that got like fucking
Oh, always
Hey.
get vandalized all the time.
Is it confession time? Was that you?
Oh, Thor, huh?
Why do you keep saying Thor
end
on
of
it?
Hey, I seen the Air Force One footprints.
I'm a little upset. It wasn't me.
They were in black, not white.
They were in
Yeah.
black though.
He's not wearing those.
It's not, huh?
Mhm.
Can't be him.
Regular old detective over here.
Dude, I get calls on that so often. Hey, there's a sign up.
You see them in gum bottoms, and you're just like, who the fuck could that be?
Micah, did you ever get those Cortezes?
No, I haven't. Well, it's 'cause I looked up how much they were, and I was like, oh, I don't.
How
They're
much
not
are they?
very expensive.
They're still like almost 200
They're-
basically.
They're not
Relatively
$200.
cheaper. Yeah, they're cheaper. bro.
Duffy, look it up.
Cortezes.
Cortez price.
10 and a half though. Give me my fucking
no,
size.
just tell
Because
me
there's
Cortez
fucking
price.
7s and 6s for cheap as fuck.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because
Cortezes.
Cortezes.
$60 right there.
Where? Click. No. I don't want that one. I want the fucking.
You want the Forrest Gumps. He wants the Forrest
I want the
Gumps.
Forrest Gumps.
Right over there. Right over there.
The middle
Go-
down,
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
down,
Down.
One more.
and then right,
Right.
To the right.
up,
Up.
up,
God damn,
right there.
Other directions.
I think it's just a picture.
I actually don't know.
No,
Other
this
left.
right here.
I'm just
230 bucks.
Okay, but those are kind of expensive because they're Forrest Gump's ones. Regular.
Those are the
Cortezes
ones I
are-
want though. You guys are no, yeah.
Well, Cortez in general are like $100. They're the cheapest shoe.
No,
You also
apparently
want, hey, you also wanted your podcast to take off. But hey.
not. We're here, man. Yeah.
Everyone can see what shoes we're wearing.
Hey, between
Yeah.
us, you can get them.
It's true.
Yeah.
1 month.
Hey,
Hey,
month's about to
fucking
turn
new
again.
camera.
Yeah.
I have to buy a new camera soon.
Micah,
though.
let's be real. What do you spend our money on?
Dude, seriously, literally.
us the accounting.
I want your tax returns.
I know what rent is. No.
No, literally, it would either be rent here or more gear. That's literally every month.
I'm not buying it.
Trust me. I mean, this
No.
is 100, 200,
Duffy
300,
will let
400.
us know.
So
'cause
think-
one day he'll be paid for it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
One day. Right now, he just has a cheaper rent. Okay.
Hey, if you don't start
We don't
paying-
bring this up, you guys. What are you doing? Trying to destroy me?
This guy's got a wedding to
Use
pay
this place
for.
like a motherfucker.
I know. That's why I'm doing what I can with free engagement photos and other things.
Oh, I know.
Hey, I'll take your engagement
I
photos.
bought dinner though. I was like, that feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I'll buy his dessert now.
yeah, it was a cookie.
A cookie? Free cookie from Subway?
Safe way.
Or whatever. It was.
That was kind of
It was like new.
It was $2.50 for a cookie.
It was like New Leaf or something.
Dude,
It was
I
a
hope
weird ass
that
Bay Area
decimal
one.
point was way over to the right.
I went to Costco on Sunday for my first
Or
time.
else I don't give a
Ever?
fuck.
Maybe like my second time ever. As an adult.
Ever?
As an adult.
You don't go to Costco?
Okay, I went to Costco for the first time on Sunday since I've had money. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Funny fucking story.
It
When
better
I
be
moved
funny.
in with Jimmy
Better be
and
funny because
Kayam.
you're interrupting me. Jimmy
I
and
was like,
Kayam going.
Yo, I made it. I'm an adult. I'm gonna get a fucking Costco membership.
Yeah.
Bought it, paid the $100 and something dollars.
Never went.
Never
yeah.
once fucking used it. I got the coupons, gave them to Jimmy. I was like, we made it, bro. Never once used it. Never once went in there past that paying it, and I was like, fuck, I just spent $120 for no
But you
reason.
should have at least gone for the food court.
I didn't.
No?
We should.
The answer was no.
I did the exact same shit. I was like, I'm an adult. I'm getting a Costco card. I'm buying a big ass TV.
They found a cheaper one.
All
on
right, and then we're
Amazon.
done. And that was the end of it.
I don't even have a Costco card.
I don't have a Costco card.
How'd you get in?
I got a
Duffy,
friend.
you have a Costco card?
Because he went for either pharmacy or liquor.
No, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a Costco card right now. She's like, nah, just go with me every time. I was like, I respect it. I bought some pots and pans.
I'll do it.
I bought what else? did
I heard
buy?
their like gas is pretty cheap though.
Really
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, it
I
is
don't
cheap.
know.
Well,
Actually,
it's
$5 rotisserie chickens.
it's
Rotisserie chicken.
like 1 cent cheaper than whatever Arco's doing.
oh,
1 cent.
That's not even worth it.
Right here, look up Arco, California price, and then look up
Right now, it's
Costco,
not-
California
Well, we're at
price.
3 hours.
Thor,
was-
you seems like you want to end
Yeah,
this podcast.
do you got somewhere to go?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I'm just kidding.
You gonna let someone hit?
Thor's like, I have so many people hitting me up. I just have to go.
No.
I'm seeing you guys at the gym in the morning. Like,
I won't be there. I haven't seen you lately, Micah.
You
Yeah, what's going
asked
on
for
there,
me.
buddy?
I've been going early.
How
Alright.
early?
I get in the gym at 6:30.
I don't believe it.
Yikes.
No, trust me. Today I was in the sauna, and then I saw you in the sauna. After
okay, hold up. It doesn't tell me prices.
Oh, it's 506.
And then-
506.
Now.
Okay, regular.
What about
I've been gas.
now?
Costco.
Costco.
Oh, you want
Weeks
Costco
ago,
prices?
though. Yeah.
Wait, you saw me in the sauna. You didn't even come say what's
No,
up?
I saw you in the sauna.
569.
Oh,
No,
okay,
that's not.
okay.
That's like a hawk.
No, it might be.
Oh wow, Costco. We're exposing Costco on this podcast.
No, they're usually on the cheaper end. It's just
But I feel like Arco gas is
Everything-
shit.
Well,
It burns fast.
I feel like Chevron just says, "Hey,
Shit, my
Techron."
car runs on it.
I don't
My
know,
car
man.
runs on
Yeah,
it.
and like Chevron's just like, "Hey, we have Techron," and everyone's like, "What's that?"
And
They're like,
Thor, do you only
I-
put certain gas in your car? I only put
No.
Chevron.
I only put Chevron
Yeah.
because it's closest to my house.
I'll go out the way to go to
Yikes.
Chevron.
It's like
I will not go to Arco
Rayleigh's?
unless I absolutely fucking have to for some
"No,
reason.
all of us are selling as many houses as you, man.
I don't
I can't
have,
afford that."
I don't have a car that's gonna last me more than 8 years.
really.
To where I don't give.
What's your truck? What's your truck that you drive?
It's a 2014 GMC Sierra.
That's
Is
my
that-
truck.
I know if a truck is gonna last me 8
You
years.
tell me it's not gonna last?
Fuck, man.
well, Duffy, do you put
Gas.
same gas?
We're almost there.
We're almost there. We're not
Oh,
finishing this
fuck
podcast until it's gone.
Thor.
Well, he has so much left.
Someone mentions it, you have to.
Oh,
I don't want to take a shot. This shit.
Lindsay was like, "When are you gonna be home?" I was like,
Never.
We're still going strong." Like,
What month is it?
yeah.
I'm gonna respond to people.
I'm so over this podcast right now. I have so many fans to attend to.
Thor.
Hey, Thor.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have
No,
zero.
I'm just-
Duffman.
I gotta drive home. I got a long way home.
I went to fucking bed like an hour ago. Like, stop messaging me.
Send her a picture of your shirt off.
Oh, she's gonna be
This
so
is what
mad.
you're getting when I come home.
She's gonna be so mad.
She's mad.
So do you have kids or
No.
No?
No.
no one here has kids, huh? Hey, good for us.
Hey.
Bless up.
Cheers to that.
Honestly, though, I need a tax write-off.
Cheers.
Open LLC.
That's why you're all here. So you guys want me to send you a This is it. Real talk and whatnot.
real talk. That's it. Real